It's been a while since I watched it. Go back and rewatch.
Hey, speaking of stuff that's old and in need of rewatching, does anyone want to recap us on what happened last time?
Not it.
Not it.
I don't remember.
Nose goes.
Remember, I already said I didn't remember.
I volunteer the DM.
The DM gets DM inspiration.
I will inspire myself.
I was gonna watch,
Okay,
and I forgot.
So the last time on Dungeons and Dragons, we had entered the Palace of Heart's Desire, and you had thought about going in through the front door, but then after taking in the sights and summoning the butlers and maids, decided, oh right, there's that Envy guy that we wanted to talk to. So you went right back outside, decided to scale a wall, go talk to the magical iron stag. You've worked out Emmett worked out the puzzle that the crown that you guys had gotten from the nice lady of the lake had to go on the stag's head. It turned from iron into gold, and then you were able to unlock all of the stag doors throughout the palace. So this palace, the Palace of Heart's Desire that we're in right now, it's got two types of doors throughout it. Some of them have the symbol of a stag above them, or a heart, an H-A-R-T. And those doors are unlocked by putting the crown on this giant iron statue of a stag. The other doors have a lion crest above them, and those are unlocked by taking that gold crown off of the stag and putting it on his mortal enemy's head, which is Envy. Envy's the lion, Wrath is the stag. So if you put it on the lion, that unlocks the lion-crested doors throughout the palace. In the course of your exploration, let's see, I believe you're on the second story. Let's see, let me find that map again.
Giantess on her way to find her date.
Yeah, you guys are up on the second story when you entered. Let me switch to that tab so I can describe.
Didn't y'all give her a makeover?
Yeah, so you entered on the second story. You found a giant vine that had grown, I believe, and was hoisting one of the towers up into the air.
Played around with that for a bit.
Played around for that. You did not scale the beanstalk. You found the castle butler, Thinnings, who was very trepidatious of a bunch of well-armed adventurers of questionable repute. You found a giant cake that had been prepared for Zabilda's birthday, however long ago that was. It's been frozen in time. You guys fucked up all the icing on it, which the pixies are sure to be upset about once they're unfrozen.
I didn't touch nothing.
You went into a long banquet hall where you found a very distraught and disheveled giantess, a stone giantess, who was sitting there sad and just cramming her maw with food to fight her depression. You gave her, I believe, a makeover, and gave her, I think you might have given her the cake, and that cheered her up enough. You told her about Mudlump, the Cyclops, and she was so excited that she went and ran off in her pretty new dress to go meet him.
With the rod of Lordly Might or whatever it was that was letting her.
We showed her how to use her rod of her magical rod.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I remember.
She had wished from either the hags or I think she had gotten a wish from Endlin Moongrave that she wished to be able to rule over all of Prismere, and so the hags, being consummate assholes, gave her a magical
measuring stick.
Basically a magical measuring stick. It turns out that it actually was a rod of lordly might, or a rod of rulership rather, but it was etched with like the markings of a 10-yard long measuring stick, basically, which you guys explained the joke to her, and she was very disheartened and very glad. I think also glad to hear that you had
very confused.
gotten vengeance on her behalf.
Yep.
So after she took off, you were scouting around. You talked to a guy named Kalamanzaros, who appears to be a scribe of some sort, who did not seem to be, whose Valena unfroze with her unicorn power. He didn't seem very willing to talk to you guys very much and was more concerned about catching up with his record keeping. You were contemplating...
Threatened to freeze him again?
You were contemplating trying to free Bloody Beak, the giant owl that apparently doesn't like the Jabberwock. But the doors to its cage are closed, and you don't seem to have any good way of being able to open those doors right now. And thankfully managed to stop Valena before she unparalyzed the owl while she was inside of its cage, which certainly would have gone well.
Right.
Absolutely.
Talons and claws. And
Yeah.
She's
The
good with
worst that could
animals.
have happened.
She's good. with
Exactly.
That's what I mean with the dog and the
She's
shark
only the main
flying
healer.
everywhere.
I'm sure
The last
name's
thing,
just a name.
the last thing that we did before we left off was you're scouting around and you opened this door.
Mm-hmm.
This door. Who opened this door?
I believe it was Goth Elf Boy.
Which one?
There's two of them.
I need you to be more specific.
Wait, which is the other Goth Elf?
He's talking about
that would not be me.
Yeah.
he's not goth, but he's
Oh, well, I mean, Voltan's kind of,
Broody Elf Boy.
he's kind of, he's not an elf though, he's an Asmar.
She still calls him
I'm
Broody Elf Boy.
I thought he was Broody Elf Boy.
No, he's Edgy Elf Boy.
Was Edgy, was Broody.
yeah.
Yeah.
Get it
I'm
straight.
always mad.
X and Vax.
Yeah.
Screw all y'all. Vex,
Vastly
Vax, and then
different.
they name the show Vox.
Edgy Elf Boy.
What a bunch of dicks. Mean everything.
It's a good thing that I played the violin.
Anyway, you guys poked your head in this door, looked around. You can see that the walls, it looks like these might have been bedrooms or staterooms at one point, and they'd been absolutely obliterated. There's a bunch of, looks like there's a bunch of goblin servants in here who are all frozen in time. And way over here, you can see that there is an old mage who is holding a very impressive staff himself, and he was in the process of pointing it, and it looks like he was casting a spell because you can see like magical bluish white energy gathered at the tip of it, and then he got frozen in mid-cast.
I can't see him, but okay.
Yeah. I was
Why
gonna
can
say,
you not see him? Oh, because he
I'm
ducked
not
back
far
around the
enough
corner.
in yet.
There,
There we go.
so you can see him
Dog,
there.
stand in front
Wait,
of
he
it.
looks like Santa.
He does, kind of. So yeah, that's about as far as you can see.
Oh,
There are,
maybe
there are also a
Christmas
bunch of
episode.
pixies frozen in time over here, and I believe that you. I can't remember if you poked your. I don't think you poked your head out any further than that, because that's as far as the fog of war got revealed. Over here, you were able to see that looked like there was a steaming bath house, or like a sauna or something like that. But
Bathhouse
again,
episode.
but again, these walls
We're overdue.
have all been smashed to pieces by apparently something very large. And that's where we're going to pick up.
Alright, and I'm assuming that where we are is where we're at.
I
Yes.
thought somebody
We
was.
are where we're at. So
Probably would have been me if it was
I'm thinking,
anyone.
You always are where you're at.
Yeah.
No matter where you go.
No matter where
There
you
you
are.
are.
Always, yeah.
Benito is not stealth.
Great
so-
wisdom from Buckaroo Banzai, in case anybody
Yes.
wanted to have an obscure reference for something.
Everyone I'm seeing in the room in there is kind of frozen still right now.
They are
right?
all frozen in time.
They were frozen.
However,
Is it all clear?
give me a perception check.
Give you a perception check.
Are we still all back in the main hall, the
Probably.
Giants hall?
Playing Go Fish again?
Ooh, we got a 20.
Yes. Perception.
21?
Perception check.
I think it's from him.
Nope.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I want to know exactly what this hallway I'm staring at looks like.
Well,
Um,
it's a hallway.
in a palace. So lots of
Got a floor,
lots of marble.
Walls.
There's
ceiling.
bas relief carvings of fae and
Okay.
elves and hollies and berries.
Is it 5 foot or 10 foot?
These are 10-foot squares,
Fucking Christ. Okay.
as always.
Curse whoever made the map.
Yeah, well, no. It's a palace. It has to be grand in scale.
Yes. It could be grand in scale if you just doubled the grid.
Yeah, I know, right? Anyway, I didn't make the damn map.
So they're 10-foot squares?
They're 10-foot squares.
The palace, I keep thinking of
All right,
rhyme.
Zalric, you hear
Hard
something. Except the breathing tempo is much lower than that. Like it's taking about 10 seconds on the inhale and a good 10 seconds on the exhale. So whatever it is, it's breathing is something very large.
I'm going to quietly step back through the door.
All right. You step back into the hallway. Are you leaving the door open or closing it?
I'm going to close it.
Okay, you're slamming the door. All right.
Ah.
Okay, you quietly slam the door behind you.
Do I see him coming?
Yeah, there's no obstructions in your path.
Cool. Hey man, what's down there?
Don't be yelling.
Oh my god.
Big.
Oh,
As I go back down the hall towards him,
Yes.
So well, I
and I
guess
say,
we,
shh,
Ear.
noisy bunny.
I guess we can assume it's a sleeping Jabberwock.
It's a sleeping something and it's large. I didn't see
I
what it
put
was.
on my mirror mask.
that doesn't help.
Wait,
Hey, when was the last time that we had a long rest? Just curiously.
in the palace.
In Palace? Okay.
Yeah, and we haven't had any combat or anything since then, so
All
we're
right.
full on everything.
Let me get a long rest in then. So.
All right, we can check out the other door then.
Sure.
So, so on the last long rest, you got, when you did your communique, Trinket told you that she saw the most wondrous sunset, and it made her think of you.
Oh.
Because she remembered, because,
Yeah.
as the sun was sinking down, she's like, oh, that reminds me of all your flames.
Oh.
I still don't have the thing that tells me what the room is. I just
What?
realized that.
Oh my gosh. Why not? What happened to it? I thought I put it
I
in
was never
Discord.
given one.
I think you actually did put it in Discord.
I'm pretty sure I put it in the NPCs and notes channel.
That doesn't help me.
Why not?
Because I don't use Discord and stuff when we play.
Well, I guess. You put it on your phone again.
I have it on my phone. I
Open
just,
it.
I'm the person that turns everything off when I'm playing. I'm weird, I guess.
She says to the dungeon master who has 3 monitors in front of them.
With 20 things open on each.
I literally have, let me count how many tabs I've got.
Yes.
Oh, how many
1, 2,
tabs
3,
have I?
It's my way of saying I'm giving you my full
10,
attention.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, tray 1, tray 2, tray 3, 24 tabs in that window. 25 if I count the player view. It's
Sounds
okay.
like my
You can,
Pretty close.
yeah, that was a pretty good guess.
But aren't you happy that I give you my full attention?
Except when you don't have the info you need. You can,
Just clean it out.
it'll be okay. So,
And-
Rune Athun. There you go.
Thum.
Film on you.
Hold on. Let me just do this.
Okay.
Okay.
Maybe we could jump.
Right. If we sneak in and all stab it once while it's sleeping, and
Wait,
surprise
maybe
it, I think we'll get it.
Maybe we can write. Maybe we could ask you a question. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm definitely.
We all jump on his back and Jabberwocky ho!
Walk.
Away!
It'll be just like
Conversation.
never ending story.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got another 8 tabs open on my tablet.
Sorry, I've never heard of the story that never ends. What was that?
Mm-hmm.
Never ending story?
Yeah, wait, I'm not familiar.
Okay.
All right. Can you check the other door?
Which other door?
This one right here is closed.
Yeah, who's coming with me?
Not
I'll
me.
come and assist.
They're right there.
Which door?
The one at the end of the hallway, straight ahead. Not through the one we went through.
Oh, very good. All right. Are you bringing any other noisy people with you?
Just the
I'm
bunny,
not noisy.
Just the bunny that's being awfully loud.
Hanging back.
All right. Is the bunny going with Zulrich or not?
Yes.
Oh, be quiet, sir.
Quieter
I'm going
this
to stay
time.
back about 40 feet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I question the wisdom of this choice. All right.
Unfortunately,
So you're opening this door?
By your volume bar.
Yes.
I'm
Right.
gonna stand at the door ready to run
We're gonna
after
peek
the two knuckleheads
quietly.
who are
Open
going
it.
to wake up the thing that's going to be over there.
All right. So
Do
are
you
you
wanna
heading
check
down
it for
there?
traps?
Are you heading down there with them, Baltan?
Nope, I'm going to stand at the door.
Okay,
Trap.
that works. All right.
I would like to check the door.
down
for
there
traps.
about
Very good.
30
Go ahead and give me a
behind the-
perception check.
We're just Scooby peeking out the doorway. Yep.
The heads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just right. Yeah.
I gotta get.
I feel like it's going to be one of those ones where we see them in trouble and we're just going to be like, nope.
Ooh.
They're in trouble. Go fish. Do you have any
Yeah.
fives?
19. You don't see any traps on the door per se. You can see that there is some. As you look underneath the door jamb, you can see that there's some. You can see that there's some rubble on the floor inside.
You might have to open this one a little harder because there's some rubble on the inside. It might
The
give you some
good
resistance.
news is the hinges are on this side of the door, so it opens inward.
Oh, well.
So hopefully it doesn't get like jammed open if you need to close it again.
Well,
I
if
pushed this.
He's punching on the door.
It reminds me of a Far Side strip.
I know that one. Yes. School for the Gifted.
Alrighty, I don't remember what the mirror mask does, but you have it on.
That's a movie.
Who does?
And he has his hand crossbow. Yeah, Mike does. Yep.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm still slowly peek in and open the door. Inside.
Alrighty.
I got my happy hand. over
You
there.
open the door and have a gander. And when you peer inside, completely stealthy and totally not flat-footed. Let me switch to the DM layer here so I can reveal some stuff. You see, within the room, something that I will now read to you.
Or do
Is that a dragon?
I see that. Whatever it is.
You do. Your dads
peeking
both see it.
No, my hand's not up the. Are you
I'm
closing
pushing
it?
the door closed.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
finally Closing the door back.
Is
yeah.
your head in the door still?
No.
Okay.
My head was never in the door.
I don't know what that is. I don't know.
That's
Right
a
here,
nose
that's
is
it.
what it is.
That's good, Jeff.
Nothing there.
Yeah,
That's
Oh,
a nope.
This is a nope. Because when you see one, it's like, nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
A
No.
grand ballroom lies before you. The northern part of its floor littered with the splintered remains of 3 doors that have been knocked from their hinges, leaving openings through which you can see adjoining rooms. Throughout the ballroom, royal courtiers stand motionless, their eyes fixed on a black iron cauldron atop a dais in the middle of the chamber. Dark vapors rise from the cauldron, and a huge dragon-like monster is coiled around it. The dragon's body twitches slightly, and its closed eyelids flutter as it dreams. 2 figures are frozen, statue-like, off to one side of the cauldron. An imperious, beautiful woman with long blonde hair and purple robes, and a younger woman clad in armor and wearing a white cape. The older of the 2 women, clad in purple, is reaching desperately towards the cauldron, while the armored woman at her side is grasping a fine-looking quarterstaff. You're not there.
Does anybody here recognize the girl, the woman in purple?
Yeah, do we recognize?
Sure.
these people?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if any of you would
Thank you for
recognize
saying
her.
it. I don't think you- But I was like, I'm not.
Let me see if I have any artwork of what she looks like. Let's see.
Well,
here.
everybody here was rescued by Zabilna at some point, right?
Yeah, that is,
everybody
well,
here's familiar with you.
almost everyone.
Mm-mm.
Now, did you seize the building when she rescued?
No, I have no idea.
I-
Isabella is.
I don't know if I was rescued.
Other than your
I
patron.
grew up with that.
Apparently she's
But I
my
thought
great
everybody
godmother.
that she touched everybody's wife that was in the original party before we started the journey.
That doesn't mean that we met her.
Yeah. So how long was her?
Like, we know for a
Okay.
fact you and me.
So,
I don't know about
um,
everybody else.
John and Jake, you see a woman who looks like this. You're looking like
The back or
that.
the front? That's the back.
That's the best part. Yeah.
I'm enjoying this itty bitty table. Very cute.
Yes.
So how much bigger than? Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
Good heavens, those proportions are wrong.
What do you mean?
The next time you see
Look
me, I'll
pretty
be
good to me.
older.
Yeah.
All right, so you see, she is one of the individuals you see there. Let me see if I can find the other lady.
Kind of looks like the woman off of Genshin Impact.
It is.
Yes,
It's his favorite.
I never use that character. She looks
I'm
cool, but
surprised.
she's.
I was saying, your favorite characters as far as using as picturesque.
Oh, she was the one I decided because I didn't like the artwork they had of the what she's actually supposed to look like.
Mm.
Can we see? Can we see? Can we see?
Open a new page. Open.
Oh, bye.
All right, not with the ampage problems we have up there. So, oh yeah, Mike. They the entire upstairs, the bedroom, the den, and the bathroom are all on a single 15 amp circuit because Leonard are assholes.
A single 15 amp, you're gonna
For
have to
the-
fix that.
Yeah, yep, that's what I'm
That will
thinking
not
too.
for your gear. We
Anyway,
need two more 15s.
Yep.
And you probably need a 20. I would run up there at least one more 15 and a 20.
yeah. Well, I spent all my money on the table, so it'll have to wait a bit. Anyway, so yes, this is what the other chick looks like.
That's about $1,500, by the way.
A little more serious.
Yep. She looks more serious. Yes.
Somebody printing something? Oh, never mind.
Okay.
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 Yeah. So you see what can only be the Jabberwock because you've encountered it before, coiled around the cauldron, which is in the center of the room, and then the younger woman's there, and then the hot older lady's there.
Did you hear what Jake said Wexley did as soon as they saw?
He pushed the door closed again.
Mhm.
Yes.
Mr. DM?
Yes.
Have you ever seen the angels in Doctor Who?
Oh God.
Yes.
I'm familiar
Don't
with them.
blink.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing. This guy's got statues all around him. People that are frozen in time. If I'm gonna move in there at all, at any point in time, I'm gonna be moving like those angels.
Hmm.
Okay? In other
Okay, that
words,
makes
only-
sense.
You know what I
Only
mean?
when they're not looking
Yeah,
at you.
Pretend to be
Yeah.
a statue.
Red light, red
I
light.
understand.
So Zorak turns around and starts to go back down the hallway, and he just jumps up in the air and says "Zoinks!" and his legs are spinning as he's trying to move down the hallway.
Ruh-roh,
Nice.
Raggy.
Yeah.
Even I know this is a bad time to make a lot of noise.
Okay, so you push the door closed. I'm presuming quietly. Go ahead and give me a stealth check
I'm assuming Shaggy.
for whoever's pushing the door shut.
I'm assuming.
Guidance. I already said I was calling.
And Shaggy and Scooby return to the party.
That's going to help. Stealth, you said.
Yes.
How's Nate?
I thought you were thinking.
Oh
I rolled a 5 and a 1, and I have a +2.
Oh
So
no!
you
By the pounded loud click next to the noise, the door shut. He's like, "Huh."
so the door as you go to push the door closed. I mean, it's not terribly difficult to close a door without making too much noise, but it does catch on some of the rubble that's
Ah!
on the floor, and it kind of grates a bit. Not quite like nails on a chalkboard, but like when you have a stone stuck in the tread of your boots, and you scrape the pavement. It sounds kind of like that. The inside of the room, you hear, and you.
So no, that way now.
And you see a large shape just move slowly inside the room as the door clicks shut, and you guys.
Hey, what was in this door? We're going that way.
All right.
I'm moving myself into this room.
Into this room on the south side.
The
Yeah.
scribe is in there.
Okay, so I think you would reclose that door on your way out, but you quickly I'm on the wrong layer.
Of course, we're just like,
You guys quickly duck back in there, and
I'm going to look at Stuart on the way by and be like,
I got an idea.
and bring
Yeah,
him into the room with us as
I-
fast as I can.
so
Pickle, who's
you,
going like this, is gonna be like,
you
No.
from out in the Voltan was the one who was watching. Oh, Stuart was out in the hallway too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just saw him and I'm like,
We're waiting for Stuart into the.
I just had my head peek out the doorway.
All right, Stuart, what are you doing?
Clank, 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 clank.
Let Mike talk.
I'm thinking about that door to the north there. Okay, on the that we, it's right in the middle of the hallway on the north side.
This one here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about flanking, as in going through there and coming around and kind of doing my little move to basically kind of.
you don't actually know what's in that room yet. You haven't actually seen.
know everything in there.
And we're telling you to come into the room.
Yeah, and we're motioning
on the opposite side.
quietly
Yeah,
and hastily to
I'll
you to
get
come
in
to
there
us.
with- I'll
right,
get in there with.
You rush around there just as this door, something pushes against it, and the door buckles and just falls inwards with a loud slam.
We all just like,
And
wow.
you manage to catch a glimpse of it as the door is pushing around this green shape, and you see these two burning red points of light, almost like beams of like headlights, just beaming down the dust in the hallway, and a very loud sniffing sound as this long neck protrudes down the hallway, sniffing about.
Hide.
Point of order, I get my shield out of the
Yeah,
expression you want.
I'm gonna come
Oh,
behind.
you're in a completely different room
I
right now.
know, but
I'm
I get it
gonna-
out anyway.
I'm gonna come behind.
Your shield has a very scared face on it right now.
I went to
Well,
I'm
hide.
gonna come behind the furthest table in that room and hide.
But we're over here. We have no idea.
I'm
This
gonna be by the
No.
door.
No, like
She
I
was like, eh.
You saw the door get smashed
Oh,
open.
okay.
All right, so you're in room 21 again. Let me see what this dude looks
We
like.
can go hide under the table.
You want me to go ahead and
Okay.
roll for stealth to hide, or
Yes, you can roll for stealth if you like. So when you guys barge in here again, the dwarf who is sitting at the table just throws his hands up and he says, "Did you have some sort of business in here? I thought we'd already spoken previously."
Jabberwock, hallway.
Oh,
And then we immediately go hide.
you
I'm telling you guys to hide under the table because
16.
Jabberwock.
16?
Yeah,
All right.
I'm diving with that dwarf under whatever he's riding on top of.
15.
Dragging his ass with me.
I see what you did there, dragging his ass.
Dragon.
Yes.
Aha, aha.
Oh yeah, as soon
you
as
gonna go under the
as soon
table?
as they started being like, I was like, and of course, like
Anita was like, "No, sure, okay."
Okay. So you guys
go to hide under the table.
you can hear the sound of the stonework of the masonry kind of groaning a bit from out in the hallway, and dust like starts sifting down from the roof of the room that you're in, and the dwarf next to you just sort of goes under the cable, and you can feel you can see as the walls of the chamber are sort of buckling as something is forcing its way down the hallway, and it's kind of dislodging some of the stones as it goes.
It had
The-
to-
The door to the room gets pushed open, and you see the long sniffer poke its way into the room and start sniffing about.
Anybody else having flashbacks to Jurassic Park?
Notice what I just said there. I've had my back to the wall, waiting for that head to poke through the door and maybe strike at its neck.
So when you
All
say
right.
sniffer, what do you mean by sniffer?
This
So,
is bad.
so let me find a picture of what the Jabberwock looks like for you guys.
We've seen it in this.
We're about to.
Well, I was wondering if there's like some sort of
Better
We're
yet.
about to do the thing you're not supposed to.
or
Start
like
a fight
his
with the
nose is
dragon and the
attached to
lair.
his head.
I'm gonna,
Okay, so his actual head.
With
Yeah.
less than
Hey.
half the party.
blind it.
So yeah, so it pokes its head in up about let's say 5 feet worth of its head, and it's sniffing around in there,
He kind of looks like a Beetlejuice
kind of
snake.
blinking blearily as it's doing so. Mike, did you want to go ahead and take your readied action?
I'm gonna. Okay, I got 2 attacks. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try with a sword. Get all the way through.
This is what fucking happened. Okay.
Yeah, all right.
And I can't hear.
Huh.
Is its head all the way through?
Yeah, it's got like 5 feet of its head through the door at this point. That's
It's snoot.
so yeah, its
Okay.
head is poking in through there, and it's it basically pushed the door off its hinges.
We have a long rest there, Jacob.
What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go for the neck. Okay, go for the head, right? And failing that, I'll whip out the wand of magic missiles and blast it in its eyeballs.
Oh,
Okay,
my.
so I believe a readied action is you can do,
You do
one
one thing.
action. So you
Yep.
you readied an action to attack it when you saw it poke its head
Yep,
through the door.
yep,
So
Yep. Yep,
choose
I'll do
which
that.
action you're going to do.
The axe or the magic
Um,
missile?
In the eyeballs.
Magic missiles can't miss.
Get him in the eyeballs. Get him in the eyeballs. I'm not there.
I'm gonna unload in his eyeballs with the magic missiles.
All right.
Oh,
Entire-
no.
I think I have
entire
got,
one.
I think I've got the
and
wrong
one-
and just
playlist
hope it doesn't
playing
break.
here.
Yeah.
Guys,
Uh,
I really hope it doesn't have
yeah,
a breath
I'm gonna have
attack,
to
'cause
do the
y'all
whole
are
wand.
screwed in that room.
Yeah, we are.
Oh my god.
I don't know that I'm coming out from under the table.
Yeah, we're all hiding under the table.
Well, I'm hiding under this table.
I guess
back
we'll-
here.
I'm under this one.
Yeah.
I guess we'll hear the magic missiles go off.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're about to.
Well, you're
Oh,
about to hear a
should-
creature scream.
Yeah.
Should we
It's like a Roman candle going off in
So-
his eyes.
we have rolled for stealth because we're all under the big table?
I think you're far enough away that
Yeah, you're far enough away.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Hey, DM,
Yes.
can we get a more accurate representation of where we are since we're about to start combat on this thing?
Yeah,
It
I'm
had-
gonna move my.
The mouse just went that way.
Right. I'm trying to find the right.
Y'all lit the party and then attacked a
Yeah.
big bad.
Okay, so Stuart was by the door. Calamanzaros was wrong screen. Calamanzaros was behind his desk along with, I believe, Wexley.
Yes, me and him. I drug his ass over the desk with me.
Zalric, where were you?
I'm over here in this little round table in the back corner.
So
On
over
the
here.
same side of them, but
Yes,
the little
there.
farthest from the door.
He's stealthed.
Yes.
And so am I,
And Wesley stealth too.
Okay.
assuming that a 16 is stealthed enough.
And I got a 15.
All right. So
And we're obscured. Or
So-
maybe. I don't know. What would you have
So the Jabberwock's perception check makes little difference at this point.
Yeah.
As Stuart unleashes his attack. Go ahead and make your attack roll or whatever else it is you're doing.
It's
Magic
right.
missile. A whole.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
hang on a
Just load it in
second.
the whole
Seven.
wand.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole wand.
Yep, on the eyes.
The whole thing.
Just hoping it doesn't break at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, if
Alright.
it does what it needs to do with it,
All right, go ahead and roll a d20 and
Well,
let's see if it.
kill him. We'll take some hit
as
points.
long as we
Doesn't
get the eyes. The eyes is the dangerous part.
D20.
Yeah.
Doesn't it hit?
Oh, the
It sets you on
magic
fire.
missiles always hit, but this
if
is to
you-
see if you destroy the wand.
Magic missiles
If you're
are-
using
Oh,
all,
roll.
yeah.
Like all it did was
I
look
rolled
at
a
our
20.
and it lit on fire.
You said you rolled a 20?
Nat 20.
Let me check your sheet and see if that destroys it. I can't remember if it's a 1 or a 20.
One destroys it. Anything else, it's fine.
Do you roll a nat 20 on the magic missiles?
Well,
Yeah.
to roll for
To
whether or
not
not
destroy
it.
the one.
Oh, okay. That was attack roll.
Okay, yeah.
No, they just automatically hit.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
So you blast it. Go ahead and roll. I believe it is 7 missiles, so 7d4. If you want to roll that, you can use the rolling feature in.
I'm gonna
Holy
use the-
seven?
I'm gonna use the thing.
Holy seven.
Pardon me while I fumble
Even
through
if they're
here.
all 4, it's just only 28.
I want to roll
Out of
7d.
350 hit points. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Four?
Yeah, D4.
Right. So I'll roll 6 and then one more.
Yep.
So 6 of them is 15 plus one more. 217.
217?
No.
I wish.
I will.
So
Oh, so do
17
we.
points of damage, huh? Okay.
On the eyeballs.
All right. You blast it right in the face with your wand of magic missiles, and when you do, it yells. It gives a deafening yell, and
Oh shit.
and jerks backwards and hits its head on the ceiling, and suddenly the whole ceiling above the doorway collapses. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Pause for a second, please.
Yeah.
Close.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Fudge monkeys.
My dexterity saving throw is what? Plus 2, so 16.
16. All right.
So,
And then
the way
initiative,
that
right?
I've read magic, or the wand of magic missiles here, says while holding it, you can expend, or you can, as an action, you can expend one or more of its charges to cast magic missile spell from it.
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile gives you 3 bolts each.
Let me take another look at the sheet. While holding it, you can use an action to spend one or more of its charges to cast the magic missiles. For one charge, you cast the first level version spell. Oh, okay, yeah. So you get 2 more missiles then. Good call.
No, it's 2 more for each level that he.
Yeah, each level you put in increases 1 missile.
7 magic missiles. It's how many charges it has.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, for
He
each
says-
additional charge, it does 1 level. When you
Oh,
upcast
one level.
magic
Yeah,
missile,
you're right.
it gives you 1 more missile each.
To get 2 more.
Yeah, 2 more.
All right. That's 6.
Night.
6 more points.
Sorry,
Took
just
23.
No, that's fine.
I wanted
Yeah.
to double check that because I was like, that's
Critical at this point.
All right, John, what did you get on initiative?
22.
oh good.
I got 16.
I don't know why it didn't come up on. I guess
Look
the
at
tablet's not linked or
mine.
something. But yeah.
All right, Landon, what did you get? What?
A 1 plus.
Plus.
All right, Jake,
Roll
what did you
dice.
get?
Oh,
25?
Oh, he rolled a 12. And
I rolled a natural 20 plus my initiative.
Not much better. A 5 plus I think is
I rolled a 1.
I rolled a 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. Since you guys surprised this thing, you actually get advantage on initiative.
okay.
Sure, I will keep my 20.
I'm gonna keep my
Makes
22.
sense.
Get advanced on
Oh,
initiative.
okay,
I'm
so
gonna roll
19,
again.
30, 20. No, well, plus 2 is 21.
So do we all get it?
Oh, I got better. I got an 18 now.
Yeah.
I got a 7.
Yeah, I'll keep the 19.
The 22. Jesus.
Real quick, do we know anything about this?
Yeah,
Creature?
we did.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, what we know is
Let's see,
kill it.
Valena and Pip.
Back.
Let me roll for Valena and Pip.
Oh my god.
Let's see, Pip.
We are going to die.
7.
And don't
We
let
just
it-
we just
don't
like,
look
you know
at it.
what?
Well, it's cool. You guys
Blue
found the Vorpal sword already, right? Oh wait, you forgot to do that?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that was my thing. But
Yeah, we just attacked it.
that's what I had my
Let's
eyes
see.
open for, but ain't found it yet.
Isn't that the only thing that can kill it?
Possibly.
Well, it's not the. I don't know if it's the only
It's
thing that
the
can kill it.
easiest way to kill it.
Easiest way
Oh,
to kill it.
oh, so we decided to go hard mode. Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
dark.
we didn't really
It's
decide.
like Elden Ring. We just, you know what? We just go
Oh,
hard.
we just entered nightmare mode.
Yes, nightmare mode.
No,
Gotcha.
it didn't have much.
Landon,
of a
how did
choice.
you get a 1 on initiative? You've got a +3 bonus.
Yeah, +2. Okay, so 9 then.
9. Okay, that's a lot better than 1.
He rolled a D12 to begin with.
Yeah.
and you rolled
I had the wrong dice. So then I rolled again and got a 5. Then I rolled again and got a 2.
So you take the better one.
Yeah, you take the
So it's
5
5.
So you took plus 5.
or
5,
three.
5 plus 3 is 8.
8.
You suck at math.
Math.
I got a 3. Well, I mean, 2 plus 1 plus 2, and then I got a 19
Bart
plus
said
2
he needed
is
a
21.
drink.
Yeah,
I got a straight 19. So
nice. Okay, let me roll for the Jabberwock. It rolls at disadvantage because you guys surprised it.
And it's got rocks on
Oh,
its
that's
head.
right. We don't get surprise rounds anymore. It's just
No.
advantage on initiative or disadvantage.
Yes.
That makes me sad.
Not me. It's a pain in the ass.
I'm gonna start yelling fireball, fireball.
You're in fireball range, sir.
just blow it up. Just
We
destroy.
need, we need to stop trying to die.
Yeah, it's not
Oh, it's too late now. We're going all ham hog on that.
We're gonna do lightning bolt. Hopefully you got your
Lightning bolt.
I'm all insulated now.
Oh my gosh.
The rest of us are like, nope, I ain't going in there.
Well, this
Nope.
is the last session for this game.
Happy birthday to me!
Yeah, we're dead.
All right, let's put these
Well.
suckers in order.
So let's see.
You put the Jabberwock between us and the Vorpal sword, I'm sure. So
Oh,
So what do you
Hell, I
have for
wasn't
me?
planning on using that.
What do you have for me?
It'll have
Oh, okay.
legendary resistances
And
and
I'm
shit.
right behind
Oh,
you.
yeah. Yep.
I got
I'm
21.
gonna. I got 19. So.
But you're so far away.
I am, and I
that's
ain't
not
going
gonna
in
work
there.
right now.
Hell no, I ain't going in there either.
Okay, where's my thing?
Nice knowing you.
Actually,
Half the party
you know
might
what
be
this
an
might be a
outlier.
good time for?
Y'all
If
make
nobody could
decisions.
see fucking shit.
Oh, you do have it back, don't you?
Oh no, I meant as my. What
Yeah.
fuck? That's the last time the bottle
Oh,
of
yeah.
the smoking bottle.
don't do that again.
Let me
you have it
um,
back, don't you?
Yes, I do.
let me look up something here. I need to check
Is
something.
it blind? Is the Jabberwock blind?
Yeah, but its eyes, like it just looks at you and you're on fire. Like it's laser beams.
Yeah.
I just need to check something in the rules glossary real quick.
It's a dragon.
Yeah, I've got that.
Laser beams attached
The
to
whole
Laser
reason I got that
beams.
finger mask on,
Beams.
but it would reflect its gaze. if it
So I'm going to do a thing.
Can you
guys.
read me the description of your ever smoking bottle, please, Wexley? Just so I know what happens if you pop the cork again.
What we're gonna pop a cork. Sorry. 1776 reference.
Almost there. Ever smoking bottle. Smoke leaks from the lead stoppered mouth of this brass bottle, which weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to remove the stopper, a cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum radius of 120 feet. It persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word. As an action, once the bottle is closed, the cloud disperses after 10 minutes. A moderate wind can also disperse the smoke after 1 minute, and a strong wind after 1 round.
So like dragon wings.
and I can see through it.
Yeah, so Mike's character can see through it because of his Mistbringer, or whatever the name of his
Right.
sword is. But
Y'all
yeah.
can't even get out the door right
And the
now.
goggles.
Well, the good news is part of the upstairs just collapsed, blocking that doorway, and some of it hitting the dragon on the head.
Good, because I'm staying under my table.
I mean, the help to shield you from some of the debris.
I'm not
And
on
right
that.
in the room, you just hear the dwarf like screaming his head off.
Oh god, he's that guy.
That the room is collapsing around him. Let me roll his
Wesley's not strong
initiative.
enough to throw him over the table.
He's the guy in Jurassic Park that hid in the porta potty.
Yep. No, I'm
Okay.
telling.
All right, he's going after there. All right, so Pip is up first to act. What would Pip do in a situation like this?
Hide.
Fireball!
Wait, what did Pip roll?
He rolled well.
He
He got like
probably
he got like a 19 or something. He got an 18. He's got a +7 to initiative.
Oh,
I wish
because I rolled a natural 20 and had +5. I was like, Jesus.
Yeah, he tied
And
you.
I rolled a.
Remember, he's a
19
rogue.
plus
You.
3.
Yeah,
He's a rouge.
No.
fair enough.
Then he's gonna
I just
try
did
to-
psychic damage to everyone at the table who knows how to spell. All right.
Me in particular.
Yeah. So Pip is like, he says, "Oh no, I really hope they didn't just do what I think they did."
He did.
And he goes and pokes his head out the door very quiet like, using a bonus action to, I think, stealth. I think that's a rogue thing.
Mm-hmm.
He does that and then stealths back in the room and very quietly closes the door. He says, they seem to have decided to try and sneak attack the Jabberwock without the benefit of a Vorpal sword in our arsenal.
Oh, dear lord.
He says, I have a feeling this could be very bad.
Definitely. Where would the vocal sword be? Can we even get to
He
it
says,
before...
I thought that the oracle that we had consulted said something about it being at the highest point of the palace.
Yeah.
But with
I'm
that,
not there.
he says,
there.
and he's like, but I don't know if that means the tower hoisted by the beanstalk or the central tower surrounded by that storm.
Which one's
And that's his turn. That's his turn.
That's it.
Wexley. So the dwarf next to you is screaming his head off in terror.
Knock him out.
What are you going to do?
It's gonna knock you out.
Hold on a second. I need to check something.
Are you going to pop a squat or pop a stop?
Maybe puff. One's only a bonus action.
Pellets.
Use your little.
Bunny pellets.
Yep.
How much of the room or the doorway is he taking up? The Jabberwock.
So its head hit the ceiling. So there's like rubble falling all around of it. The doorway is sort of about half disappeared at this point. And there's about maybe 5 feet
Is
of
there room
spe-
for me to get through?
You're small. Yeah, you could probably.
I'm going
dash
under.
through. All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
So you can you can totally do that. You're small enough to get through that space. So you
I'm going this way.
which way?
Towards us.
Oh,
Towards
the rest of the
the
group?
rest of the group.
All right, so you hop up over the desk, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's difficult terrain all through here, although I believe you can try and leap through it with your bunny powers if you want. How far can you bunny leap?
Double checking something.
Let's see.
Second.
No.
Right?
Species
Didn't your bunny
traits.
hop like 30 feet or 35?
Looking
As a
for-
bonus action, you can jump a number of feet equal to
Oh,
5
15,
times.
15 foot. Yes, bonus action, you can jump 15 foot without provoking attacks of opportunity.
5 times
Square and a half.
your proficiency bonus, which is currently it's a 15.
So he could get up to the rubble and then just hop over it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, okay, so let's see, 5, 10.
that's going to be
And then-
mine.
So you can bunny hop 15 feet into the hallway, so you're basically right in front of its chest.
And that's my bonus action.
That's your bonus action.
And I am going to.
And then you've got another 20 feet of movement left on the first move action. Because you had to get out from behind the desk. So this is the 5, 10, 15 will put you there.
Right.
But you wanted to hop over the rubble.
Right.
So you used up about
15 and then another 15.
well, you used up 10 feet. So you've got 20 feet on that first action.
Okay, so
They can
put
move
me
another
as far
20.
out that way as I can
Two
get.
squares.
10, 15, 20. And then if you wanted, you can take another action to
I can
dash.
take my action to dash.
Now, you've got two options. You can try and hightail it up the hallway to the north, or you can try and hightail it over towards your friends, which is still going to have line of sight to you, because I don't think you
Which
can...
way did we come in? I don't know that, but Wexley would know that.
Okay, so this hallway up here is
This
where
is the owl.
where the giant owl was in his cage is
We
in.
came
So
in this
these
way
doors
from
are
here.
where the giant owl lives. You might be able to squeeze through the bars back into where the giant owl lives if you wanted to, but the owl's frozen in time
Yeah,
right now.
no. I'm going to
The rest of the party's down here at this door.
Yeah,
I'm
what-
going to start yelling.
Have you ever heard?
Hey,
have you ever heard
shitbag! You gotta pay attention! I'm over here now! And I'm taking my action and dashing as loudly as possible back towards my party.
Give him a flare. He's pulling a Dr.
Okay.
Malcolm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Is your speed 30 or is it faster than that?
It's 30.
Yeah, it's 30. Okay, that's what I thought. All right, so you end your movement there.
I am turned there because I've literally done it. Action, bonus action,
And move, yeah.
Yep.
All right, Zalric. So it looks like your buddy is trying to lure the Jabberwock away to save the rest of you, possibly at the cost of his own life. We shall see.
Oh, damn it.
Die.
I'm right at its neck, man.
Yep.
Nick.
I'm gonna run over beside. It can't see inside the room right now, right?
There's a lot of dust in here. That's but the air is otherwise clear. He didn't pop this thing. He booked it.
No, I'm talking about the Jabberwock. He can't see down inside the room. He just knocked the doorway open and busted that part. The rest
He
of the
knocked
room
the
is
he
still-
knocked the door down, and then after he got stabbed, he jerked his head back and hit it on the ceiling, and now rubble's falling down everywhere.
Right, but over this area, the ceiling's still here. So-
Correct.
Right. So I'm just gonna
Can't
run
see
over next to Stewart against this wall. And well, actually, no. I'm gonna come under the next table and just stealth and move under the next table and stay hidden under the other table.
So you move over to here. You mean?
Yeah, under that table.
All right.
And
So
just
you're over
wait to
there
see
now.
what's-
Flank.
Just holding my action right now.
Okay. That sounds good.
What
What
action
what
you
are you
hold?
holding your action to do?
Cry.
No, that's a free action, thank you.
Yes, he's doing that freely right now.
What the fuck? That may have been past time.
Right now, dude, I can have an attack ready and just decide to run or whatever versus using an actual attack, right?
Well, I mean, your ready to action is contingent upon the trigger that you're specifying happening.
Correct.
So if the trigger never happens, then you don't do your ready to action.
If he comes back in the room, I'm ready and gonna attack.
Okay.
He's still in the
I'm
room.
hoping he's gonna chase Wexley down that way, and then I'm gonna.
That's the idea. I'm making it literally as much,
I'm making
Noise as I can.
I'm making no noise right now.
All right.
Quiet
and it's
hiding.
not like I can't make zero noise.
I'm well aware. Pickle, what are you doing?
Should we drag Lex?
Yeah, we're
You
under
can
the table.
everyone who's in the room in there can hear Wexley yelling at the top of his lungs out in the hallway. Sounds like he's right outside the door.
Just bringing him over here. Oh God!
This way, is he gonna look over here? What's going?
Coming towards us.
If I'm doing this way, what does that mean I would prefer y'all to do?
Run away.
To help.
I guess I would sneak out from under the table and once I see Wexley,
You don't see Wexley because the door is closed.
no saying I'm gonna wait until I see him to decide what I'm gonna if I'm gonna
Okay, so you're not doing anything this round then.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, what are you screaming as you run down the hallway?
Oh, I'm trying to get this thing's attention as much as I can. Yo, Jabberwock, fuckface, coming this way. We're over here, tasty morsel, good food, good eats.
Now, what was the
I
secret?
know I'm trying to kill it, right?
Well, one of the things we thought about doing was
Okay.
poisoning the cauldron or putting something in the cauldron to sleep or something like
No,
that. That's one of the things we talked about. Well, we're thinking about the Oracle Sword too, so at this point, like, yeah, don't know what we're gonna do.
Back.
Oh, we're gonna try to get the owl and see if we can free the owl.
Well, we can't get down.
No, we can't do any of that. Yeah, we can't do any of that.
No, we can. We can.
All do is go back down the Great Hall, come around, go up the spiral
Yeah.
staircase, and hope
Our
to find the
options are-
demon sword.
Run away or fight for something. Those are our options.
If it goes after Wexley and goes into that other room, Stuart might end up poisoning the cauldron.
But it's not gonna eat out of the cauldron.
Hmm.
It
Right.
tells us in the final
Let's see.
book.
Voltan. What is Voltan doing, Jacob?
Get away.
Okay, yeah, so those are our options.
What did everybody else do? They try to hide, or
Everyone else is hiding under the table like a bunch of brave and cautious adventurers.
Powerful adventurers.
okay? So I'm gonna be near the door, but
Yep.
not too near where when it explodes out because the thing's gonna be chasing Wexley. Dang, I wish I can do 2 actions. I want to grab.
I
him
think.
beforehand.
By the way, I think Pip would have backed off over like somewhere else to try and try
In
to
a
hide.
corner.
Or no, he's gonna be under the table with Valena. That seems like the place
Yeah.
he'd like to be when he dies.
Yeah.
I
This table was like a lot of protection to me.
So
Table I think I've ever seen.
Wesley's coming, bringing the people.
Yeah,
He's
okay.
gonna. I don't know if I should just.
That's fine.
All right, there is also a balcony up above you guys.
We're gonna find out real soon.
Hey, Jake,
There's a
this
balcony up
dotted
here.
line here represents it's being overhung by a balcony on the next story up. There's also a balcony over here that overlooks the clouds underneath the castle.
Like the balcony's there, or the balcony is up.
There's 2 balconies. There's an outdoor balcony with
balcony is
al fresco dining options out here, and then upstairs from here, there's a balcony with like a harpsichord and other musical
so it's
instruments upstairs.
overhanging.
Yeah, it's about like 20 feet up or so.
Oh, that's doable.
Yeah.
As a freebie, can I ask anybody? Can I ask the group what they want to do? The group that didn't
the
try
only
to
thing
kill the.
The only thing I've got, if nobody else attacks the dragon and the dragon comes running through here, I don't know if I get to do it first. I guess do I get to go before the dragon?
You're the one person going after it.
Never mind.
You're the one person going after it, literally.
Is the dragon moving yet? Because I'm still trying to.
No, we're waiting. It's in initiative. That's right. You can't actually see the initiative. So the initiative is Pip, Wexley, Zalric, Pickle, Voltan, Stewart, Valena, the Jabberwock, and then Veneto.
Okay, so.
So you're the next one. You're the next one after Voltan.
All right.
All right, so he's the next one after Voltan, after me. So I can't grab Wexley, pull him in. That can't
Oh,
be
you
like
could.
bonus-
You could. You probably
bonus
have enough
action.
movement.
You've
Would
got
that be a
enough move.
bonus action, or would there be an action?
So let's see. It's
Because I'm just grabbing him and yanking him. He's
5,
a little
10.
bunny.
I will have no resistance. I will often. I will be
He's a
willing-
little bunny.
yeah. You could. He's like the size of like a maybe an 8-year-old.
He probably weighs less than Pickle.
Yeah, easily. So yeah, you have enough move. You have enough movement. And you're strong enough. You could go out there, grab him by the scruff of his neck, and then pull him back inside the room, and you would both end up basically close to where you are presently.
Now the question is, would that count as an action or a bonus action?
That would count as your object interaction to open the door. Move action to go out. Half your move action to go out there. Your action to grab him, and then the rest of your move action to run back into the room again, and then basically bonus action hip check the door shut again, I guess. So
But then again, I was one.
Your whole turn. I don't expect you to waste your whole turn on getting me out of here.
No. So I'm gonna back up and ready my action for when the door burst open with a dragon, not anything smaller.
okay,
For necrotic shroud.
all right.
So
You,
once per long rest, as an action, you can transform, causing all within 10 feet of me to have to make a charisma saving throw or be frightened of me until
All right,
I
that sounds
basically
good.
become death.
Sounds very on point. All right, you back up a little. You back up slightly, and prep yourself to unleash your necrotic shroud should anything penetrate the doorway. That brings us to Stuart. So the dragon, its head is the dwarf is still screaming in terror behind the desk. The dragon just banged its head on the ceiling after getting stabbed, and it seems angry and upset and confused. What are you doing, Stuart?
Is it
What you saw? You saw Wexley hightailed out the room, and he's yelling bloody murder down the hallway,
Yeah.
Bloody murder! Bloody murder!
seemingly trying to lure this thing away.
Is this neck within range of my sword?
You could.
Hold,
if
Stuart,
you,
don't bring it back in here.
if you were to run up the pile of rubble, you could stab at it. Yes.
You were holding an action. Maybe you could shoot Stuart.
Shit.
I'm gonna do that twice.
All right.
Hey,
you,
wait a second. If I run up to the, I'm gonna run up there and just basically wail on its neck. Its eyes, when we did it just did general damage with the magic missiles.
Yeah, it just does sort of general damage.
Great name.
Okay.
Yes, you have
I
to.
guess
Yeah, you have to salute it.
not gonna do called shots. All right.
Yeah, we don't really do called shots in 5th edition.
Yeah, no.
At all.
So I'm just gonna go up and wail on it twice.
All right.
Both attacks.
So you
All
sort of stagger your way up the big old pile of rubble from the lintel above the doorway being collapsed, and go ahead and make your 2 attack rolls, please.
Okay. All right. Let's see here. Will this thing let me do it here? Oh, here it is. That'd be a 7 plus that's 15. And one more. 27. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Did either-
What? You got a 15 and a 27. You said. So the
Yeah.
the 15. You take a swing at it, but your footing on top of this big pile of rubble is unsteady, and your sword whistles past its neck without actually managing to connect anything. Your second attack, however, you steady yourself and stab upwards like Frodo beneath Shelob, and this time you plunge your sword into it. Go ahead and roll damage as its Icarus blood rains down upon you.
10.
All right, 10 points of damage.
Not too bad.
Not too shabby.
Not too shabby.
And if this thing goes to get me, I'm gonna use the mist blade to misty step away from it.
Okay.
The jabby.
So that would require a ready action, and you just used your action to attack. So does it allow you to do that on a reaction or not?
As a reaction before the
Okay.
damage would link.
All right, that's fine. That's fine. Then we can set that up as a reaction for you. All right, cool. Were you going to stay on that mount, or were you going to try and get back down, or what?
I'm gonna stay put. I have my shield, of course, in case he wants to do something. Right, if he attacks me, and again, I'll use the misty step to move away, and I'll let you know where that is when we get there.
Alrighty. So when you stab it, the dwarf who is like underneath the desk, he suddenly gets the better of himself, and he just like claps his hands over his mouth, as if realizing like, oh no, what is happening here? I don't even know. Give me a moment to look him up here. This is room 21.
When he stabbed the dragon, did it look like he did normal damage? Can he tell if he damaged it normally?
It took damage. Yes.
Okay.
We'll get to what happens when the Jabberwock's turn comes up here in another 2. I want to see what this guy can do. Refresh that tab. Masters.
So Stuart's no longer in the room. He's outside in the hallway over the rubble.
You are correct.
No, I'm kind of in the doorway, right up on that thing's neck, right there in there, wherever its head is.
Oh, I can get out. I can look through
Well,
this.
Wexley, I think the Jabberwock's going to be more pissed off at the guy stabbing him.
Well, like I was saying earlier, man, and I really liked Stuart too.
Yeah. So Calamanzaros, the mage who is in here, says, "This is utter folly. This is utter folly. You and your friends are all insane. I'm getting out of here." And he
Fireball
is-
way up.
Teleports away.
and he is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30. He runs forward right next to you, trying to get up to top of the rebel, and then there's just like a billowing cloud of mist that appears where he was, and then he's gone, and he has just bamped someplace else.
He made a misty step. Oh, he went
Yep.
up. He followed the misty step to the floor above.
So
All right,
For my-
hold up. I need to move him to where he just repositioned to. This is exciting. I didn't anticipate this happening.
yeah,
I feel like the Simpsons little kid on the bus. We're in danger.
Ralphie.
Ralphie, I mean, pretty much.
I'm in danger.
Yeah.
Where's the map?
Why did one of the Indiana Jones? We are going to die.
Yeah. Yeah. We was gung ho.
Now, someone remind me what the cauldron contains, the poison or whatever.
The what?
So
The cauldron, it contains what?
not poison.
That was something he drinks out of. We had considered at one point that we could put something in there.
So we were going to poison the cauldron, yeah.
Poison.
Yeah.
Poison for
All
Cusco.
right.
I mean, I was hoping the Jabberwock was going to go down the hallway and we could.
But no,
Yeah.
we do that now.
No.
So I'm trying to determine. I'm trying to determine what it is that Valena would do under these circumstances.
Turn into a mouse.
Blinded.
You heard me trying to bring this thing that way.
I think everyone in the palace who isn't frozen in time heard you try to bring the thing this way.
Valena blinded.
It would be, she'd be like,
She says.
"Ah, fuck."
She
Run.
says, I think this might be a good time to see if we can beat a hasty retreat. What about the balcony? Perhaps we can rappel over that way, or do we run for the opposite door and make for the beanstalk?
You gotta get up high, like the highest
Beanstalk. Can I shout out as I'm like?
Yeah. So she asked that, and you could you can shout out like a one-word answer like that without it being your turn.
Beanstalk.
She says,
I don't know what.
okay, the beanstalk.
All right.
So she is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She takes her action and move action to dash towards the direction of the beanstalk. Wait, why are there two Belendas? Go away, big Belenda. All right.
How dare.
So she dashed. That brings us to the Jabberwock's turn. What?
If that happens, if I wanted to just decide to, for my ready action, just to move,
You already declared what your ready action was
to attack.
a few minutes ago. To attack if it.
Right, but Okay, so I can't use my movement at all or anything
Nope.
at this point?
No.
Okay.
Yep.
It's use it if it triggers or lose it.
Yeah, it's like I did before.
I
I was ready to attack.
Because sometimes it doesn't trigger.
Yeah,
Let me as we come to the Jabberwock's turn now,
All right.
let me just oh, I forgot it had legendary actions.
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't forget.
Oh.
We're
Ho,
down.
ho, ho.
We're dead.
I hate this legendary action.
I'll be up on my shoulder. Action.
Hey,
I should have brought my
Mike,
full
what
water bottle.
what weapon were you using for your attacks?
Misplayed.
Is it,
Magical.
was it a long sword, a short sword? What is it?
It's a long sword. Or I can two-hand it for a D10 plus 5 if I do. But I
Okay.
use my shield and my sword. And I can if it looks like I'm gonna catch damage, I'm gonna misty step towards the other group.
That's a bonus action, not a reaction.
Well, he's got a reaction on his weapon.
Yeah, his weapon's reaction.
Gotcha. Because I was just looking up because I have a token of Misty Step.
This is different.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm Misty Step.
Yes, we don't have.
My paladin is slow. I am Misty Stepping like crazy.
Nico, you want one?
Sure.
Sure, I'm about to murder my entire party. Let me go ahead and have some chocolate.
It's got cookie on the inside, like Thin Mint.
Yay!
Thank you. All right. So, Stuart.
He doesn't learn that. Yeah.
Stuart, from up in the dust and the crumbling ceiling above you, you see the two burning eyes gaze down upon you, and they begin to glow. They begin to glow redder, and you can see sort of like starbursts forming, like when a camera is looking at something that's way too bright for its lenses. So you see like this lens flare in front of you. It looks like these eyes are like getting brighter and brighter.
I keep my eyes shut and I keep that mirror face pointed right at it.
All right. What does the mirror face thing do again?
It's a mirror.
All right. So,
Is it magical?
so what happens is suddenly from out of both of its eyes erupt these twin geysers, these gouts of flame that scorch the ground around you. I need you to make a DC 18 dexterity saving throw, please.
Holy
DC 18.
DC
Oh,
18.
I asked if it
All
was
right.
magical.
Now remember, if looks like I'm gonna get damage, I get to poof away.
You can certainly take this opportunity to poof away if you like.
I got an 18.
he made it!
That is a save which will allow you to take half damage. Or do you want to stay here for this, or do you want to poof away?
I will poof away.
All right. So, Misty Step. Let me double check Misty Step here.
It's
So-
just 30 feet.
Add it.
It's 30 feet.
So, Misty Step, I believe. Do you require line of sight for Misty Step or not?
Yes,
All right.
I know
it's
where I'm
line-
going
it's
down the
line
hall.
of sight.
Is it line of sight?
I thought it was line of
Yeah.
sight, but let me check.
I've
Yeah,
got it right here.
it is
Briefly.
line of sight.
Well, if I can see down the
No,
hall,
keep that
standing in the
space that you can
doorway.
see 30 feet away.
All
Up
right.
to 30 feet.
All right. So, Mike, from here you can see out into the hallway up through
That door's
up through
closed.
this.
No, wait, that door doesn't exist.
This
Never mind.
door no longer exists. So you can
Talking about
you can
over
see
my
into this
shoulder.
room, which is its body. The bulk of its body is in this square right here, but its ass end is sticking out into this ballroom that everyone was frozen in. So you can see there. You can see further down this hallway over in this direction, and you can
Right.
also see into the room that's upstairs.
I can see into the room that's upstairs. Where?
There's a hole. There's a big old hole in the ceiling now from where it hit its head on the ceiling and collapsed the floor on the second story.
That's where the dwarf Mrs. Step to.
He got the hell out of that dodge.
I'm going there.
All right, so you're going upstairs?
You
Yeah.
bastard!
Did I see him bamf?
Well, no, because he's in the.
Well,
Well,
you're hidden right now.
I'm not saying
he's standing atop the pile of. He's standing atop the pile of rubble. So I'll say yes. You can see him suddenly. You can see him suddenly poof.
Okay. That's one less person.
So let me.
Definitely.
Oh,
Now all I
I
got
have to do this on
worry
my
about you.
view.
at the moment.
Yeah, what did you
The
roll?
only reason I did this is because I knew I could do that.
How are we getting? How are we
Okay.
getting?
20
So
something? All right. All right.
I'm off that map, and I'm going to paste you on the other map.
No, I had a 15. I had a 16.
All right. So you appear upstairs, in another room.
Directly.
Real close to that dwarf who fled earlier, and when the sound of you arriving poofs and your boots contact the ground, he just sort of turns around and looks behind as if to say, and his expression is just like,
Why did you come here?
You know, fireball.
so. Let me read the description of this room for you, just so you can understand where you're at now. The floor of this marble hall is polished to a mirror-like finish. The exterior walls are lined with stained glass windows depicting fairies and butterflies in flight. A glass statue of a long-haired woman in robes stands atop a dais, her arms outstretched in a welcoming gesture. She looks a lot like the woman who was in that room that you saw a few moments ago by the cauldron,
Which one? Armored or non?
the non-armored one.
Okay.
A tiny incandescent blue sphere is suspended in the air next to the statue's head. Dozens of other statues made of sparkling glass are arranged about the room. All right, so that's where you end up.
Oh, wait, my turn.
All right, so that brings us to Veneto. What is Veneto doing? Oh, Stuart, let me briefly switch the map so you can see where you're at right now. So, you're in a room. This dude. What is that? This dude.
Yep.
GM layer activate. Layer.
All right.
Token
Where I'm
layer.
going.
Yeah. So you can see the dwarf guy in here with you.
All right.
And then there's a bunch of these glass statues. It looks like everyone is poised as if they were dancing. And then there's a statue, looks like a Zabilna, on this dais over here.
All right. Well, and there's a doorway over there to the right, but I'm gonna making my way over to that statue.
All right, you'll have to do that on your next turn because presently it is not your turn.
It is
All right, that brings us to Veneto.
Yeah. 30 feet movement action, right?
Take the hell out of there.
And then each one of these are 10 feet squares.
Yes. You can dash, however, if you wish.
All right.
And remember, there is a balcony upstairs along this level if you wanted to get upstairs.
I'm trying to think.
Beanstalk.
I guess for a no, wait a second. So I'm hiding under there right now. I am going to tell everybody under this table to run for it. And
Seems like a
I'm
good call.
And then I'm going to cast invisibility on myself.
All right, so you turn Invisimus.
What are you gonna? Oh,
And I'm hiding under the table.
We will stay in the same place.
No, I'm going to stay under the table. Hopefully this thing can't see me and doesn't go on here.
That true sight.
Hopefully I
Wouldn't that
don't
just be the deal?
it doesn't necessarily need to see you to accidentally stomp you into the table.
That is very
So
true.
it's breaking the walls of this castle, so it could probably step on the table.
All right, I'm giving you the ninja mask thing to symbolize that you have gone
I
incognito.
will already in action
Ninja.
to stomp on the table.
Well, you just used your action to cast invisibility,
Okay, yeah. All right.
so you can still move if you want.
I'm trying to decide if I want to be hiding under the table or hiding under here. I can also use a bump. No, I can't. No, I don't want to do that. I guess I could go out. No, I don't want to do that. No. Oh, just in case he comes here and stomps on this table, I'll go over here and hide instead.
All right, where's over here?
To his left or to his right from your perspective, over two
So like over
squares.
here?
No, underneath the
Never
balcony.
eat sour
Okay.
Underneath the balcony.
All right,
He's
you
hiding
move
underneath.
west. Cardinal directions are helpful.
All right, west underneath the balcony, hiding.
All right, so
And does it?
there you go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Ninja.
30. All right, so you move as far as you can and get underneath the balcony.
Oh, we're whispering.
Brilliant. That brings us to
So,
back to Pip.
so the point is, the reason I'm doing that is if this thing comes through the wall, hopefully everybody else is running and takes off, and maybe I can go get you.
Aww.
Pip runs and catches up to Valena.
Where I'm at.
No, but he can still look for you.
Can I Misty Step with somebody, or is it just myself?
If they're
They're willing.
if they're small enough, you can take one person with you, I think, or willing.
Okay.
So you
Cool.
could potentially bring Wexley, I guess.
Please don't.
Let's see, Pip.
Well, it
Is
says
there anything
willing.
else he can do? Is
You're
it
not
bonus
willing.
action?
I don't want him to
Actions.
waste his turn either.
Bonus action.
Why would that waste his time?
Well, Pip could potentially dash, but he wants to stay by Valena's side, so he's not going to. Wexley, what do you want to do?
Cry.
Oh, yeah, you can cry as a free action.
And keep running.
I'm going to continue to make a ruckus, and where in the fuck, man? I keep passing it. That's what I thought.
Please.
Where is this thing again?
The Jabberwock is like right here. Let me see if I can move it. Its token's big, but let me see if I
Yeah.
can move it to a better
I
location.
mean, it's got to be at half movement at the least for being that big in a small space.
Yeah, it's kind of squeezing at the moment, I guess you could say.
You said I can slither into anything.
You see where the door is that he broke coming after everybody?
Yeah. This doorway?
No, the doorway from.
That's no,
Yeah,
no,
This doorway?
this doorway right
Okay,
here.
yeah, okay,
I
yeah.
can't actually see where you're
Now.
pointing.
The
in
one
our-
that his the one to the room where he's at.
Yeah, well, we were hiding to begin with.
Oh, and Calamanzarus is
Yes.
22.
22 for what?
Is that what you said, Russ?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
22.
21. 22 is the ballroom.
Okay,
Yeah.
21.
21. That room.
All right, so the clerk's office.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Wall of Fire, cutting off this room and the hallway right here,
okay.
making it as a ring.
Wait.
So it's going to be a ring, so that it basically is like two walls of fire with a safe space in the center, basically,
No, the flames are going to be pointing inward
to try and contain it.
to
Okay.
damage the fucking shit out of it right now, but also to.
Make it mad.
But
And it's going to make it mad.
doesn't that trap
No.
How long does the wall of fire last?
Do you have Mr. No,
Up
yeah,
to a
you-
minute.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. You can do that. So he can get out of
You
there.
create a wall of fire on a solid surface within range, which is 120 feet. I'm within 120 feet.
Yes, you are.
Should've- yeah, well,
Yep. It is
forgot about that.
up to 60 feet long, but I'm going to be using the ring version of it. 1 foot thick and 20 feet high.
All right, so it's basically from floor to ceiling, wall of fire in a ring.
I think he said he wanted to have
What's
it
the
put a
what's the
point
ra- what's the radius of it?
I'm working on it. Bear with me.
Okay.
Last turn.
Which direction? Which spelling of the word bear?
I don't have a bear out, so it's going to be the other one.
Never gonna take it.
Let's see. Let me look up wall.
Okay, or ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high and 1 foot thick.
Okay, so 20 feet in diameter. Let me draw on here.
Tush bears.
Let's see, where are my templates?
So
Measure,
instead of it going upwards, it
circle.
goes
I'll explain. Hold on.
So the 20-foot radius would be like that.
Damn.
Oh, 20-foot down. Okay, so 20-foot downward would be a 10-foot radius.
Right, and I want it to go. I want the outside of the ring to be right flush with that door. It's going to cut through him.
All right, so you want it to be. Stop it. Linger.
You want to light his butt on fire.
So you want it to be like.
No, this way.
Down the hallway towards Wexley. And
The
into the ballroom a little bit on the other
who
side.
wants the edge
Like
of
that?
it? No.
This thing isn't super precise, guys.
I know. He wants it to move this way.
Bring it from. Draw it from where the icon for him, his head is, or his
The
wing.
door. That door.
Yeah, this door here.
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, I want it to be there. That's going to be close. Maybe up just one from there, like a 5-foot spot
So
from there.
we're saying it shifted 5 feet north.
I want to cut off. Yeah, come north just a little.
So is that good there?
No, that's not going to do what I want it to.
He wants
Once-
the outer edge. I have to stop at this
Burn his
corner.
head off.
Try clicking just to the north of the icon.
So you
Like
want
one block
So you
north.
want him to have.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Good enough.
Yeah.
The idea is that it's cutting off that door and me.
Okay. All right.
You see what I'm getting at, right?
I thought you were trying to put up a wall on all 4 sides of it.
No, I want it to go through him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You put up.
And not block me.
Let me read the description here
He
for
wants to be
saving
like-
throws and other such stuff.
He's gonna get
Create a
burned
wall
on
fire.
When the wall
Yeah.
appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw.
the. Yep.
All right.
On a save, failed save.
What's your save DC?
15.
15. All right. Don't. Why are you asking me to unlock? You were just open. Stupid thing. So that is dexterity. So it's a 14. What did you say yours was?
15.
15. Okay. So it fails its saving throw. Go ahead and roll. What? 5d8.
5d8.
There you go.
D8. So that's
Nice. That is nice.
I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it off this one.
Okay, gotcha.
2. I'm gonna need d8s. I just lost mine. Let's see. 8. What is this? 4. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 21.
Is it dead?
21.
Thank you for laughing.
As a matter of fact, it was not dead
It
yet.
isn't dead.
Yeah, it's just a little iffy.
Oh,
So 21, and then, like I said, it doesn't do damage on the outside of it. It's only on the inside.
Right.
So it's baking it like an oven. And let's see. Does half as much on a successful save, in case it wants to use a legendary resistance there.
Don't give him ideas.
It just woke up. It's feeling kind of slow at the moment.
It's only got 400 more hit points. So.
Right.
And it ends its turn, and it deals 10 feet to it. And when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn, it ends its turn, or ends its turn there.
Right.
So
Okay.
It'll keep taking damage if it stays in
All right.
that
Are you
space.
taking
stays where it is.
Are you taking a move action?
Oh yeah, I've got other things I'm doing.
All right.
like hell.
Seeing that
Or running.
seeing that Zalric appears, in my opinion, to be trapped in that room, I'm going to instead start marching towards this thing, seeing that it seems to have lost interest in me now, and start yelling at it. Hey, I said I'm over here. I fucking meant over here. And I'm going to...
So you move towards it then?
Yeah, I'm walking towards it, and I'm going to cast another spell.
Okay, since you already cast a leveled spell, this one would have to be a cantrip.
That's the way that...
Yep.
Yep.
What
I forgot
a
about
brave
that.
bunny.
Super brave.
I wasn't going to quite go that far. I was going to come up to this corner.
To this corner here? Like
Yeah.
that? Okay.
A little bit further.
Semi-brave.
Like into the hallway.
Yeah, just in.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. That's where I want to be. And I am going to...
This is a bonus action cantrip you've got?
Well, I kind of forgot that the level thing. So... I'm going to
Let me take a look.
throw useless rocks at it with no damaging effects at all.
Oh, you could cast Shield of Faith. Oh wait, no, that's a first level spell.
Right.
Yeah, I don't see any bonus action cantrips on
No,
your
that's
sheet.
fine.
Okay.
I've abandoned that idea. So
All right, as a bonus action, you hurl insults.
I hurl insults
Insults.
and rubble.
All right.
Through the
At the end of your turn, the Jabberwock seems rather confused and perturbed by this, and since it is currently being bisected by a wall of fire, and its ass feels considerably less hot than its front does, it
Easy bake oven.
oh man,
Which way is it?
should it go through the hole in the ceiling up into the room full of all the glass statues, or should it back out?
Roll for it.
Oh.
It doesn't know that
Roll
there's
for
a...
it.
Well, it hit its head on the ceiling.
Yeah, that doesn't mean that it knew that
No, yeah, that's fair.
put a hole there.
That's fair. Let me give it an intelligence check to see if it figures this out. Quit asking me to unlock my tablet. Fuck, let me shut that shit off.
See, once I
Stupid
unlock the
thing.
tablet,
Oh my gosh. Stop.
And one of the features my Android phone has is if you're at home, you can set it not to lock.
Well, I thought I said that, but apparently I was wrong. Security device unlock.
Oh, I found out by surprise today that the little Alexa thingy that we've gotten that was just kind of like a random gift, just that got left behind for the office. My boss had eventually pulled it out to play Christmas music, but I thought she had relocated it like to the office drawer, closet, or whatever. And it
Okay.
just randomly started talking to me while I was listening to a podcast.
That is terrifying.
Thought you were talking to Alexa. Yeah.
All right, as a legendary action. I'm sorry. I was doing a
Can I
perception
get
check to see.
hold on 1 minute, please?
You got a thing?
I might have a thing that I want to do.
So, all right. I've already rolled perception, so I will just sit on it for the moment.
If he comes up through that hole, I'm gonna jump on him.
Never mind. It's technically leveled, even though it would be a magic item.
Well, if it's a magic item, it's not you casting it. So it depends on what the activation is for the item.
I don't know. It was the token of Misty Step.
I think that's a bonus action.
It is bonus action. The spell is.
Yeah, but you're not casting the spell. You're just triggering the magic item.
Then I would like to use that as my bonus action.
Okay, where are you Misty stepping to within line of sight?
I made all this noise up here.
Mm-hmm.
Misty stepping this way,
Oh, okay.
back into the hall.
To the hallway to the north here?
Yeah, to the door.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yeah.
All right, you Misty step up to the door. Actually, if you want, you can do it just inside the door.
Is it open?
It shows that it's open on my side.
Okay, then yes, I will get inside the door. And, well,
Just enough to see down the hallway.
How much noise does that bird? Oh, that bird's frozen in time.
Yes,
The
Never
bird
mind.
is frozen in time.
Perfect. Yeah. As long as he shuts his beak, I'm good.
Bart.
All right, so this Jabberwock has multiple paths it could currently take.
It
There-
doesn't know where anything is.
So I rolled on its perception, and I rolled extremely high. So it knows that there's an open room upstairs. It knows that it has its butt in the opposite direction from which it just came.
It's also probably pretty hard for it to turn around admittedly.
So which way is it facing?
It's facing east. It's
Okay.
facing east. There was the door that it was getting stabbed from,
Which is empty to him now.
and a guy was screaming in, and the guy's no longer screaming. And there was yelling further to the east, which it now no longer sees anything to the east with its extremely good perception result that I got.
Again,
I'm conflicted. I'm not sure which way it would go, so I'm going to roll. So the door it came through
It goes back
is
to taking
one
it.
option. The ceiling is another option. The door to the south, where it had previously heard all that yelling, is an option. And then going further east is an option. So I will roll a d4. So
Before you roll, if I don't like the roll, can I use my inspiration to change it?
you know what? Sure, why not? We'll
Okay.
say-
It goes back to its main room.
All right. So let's see. 1 is the door it originally came through. 2 is the ceiling. 3 is the door to the south, and then 4 is the east.
I just wanted to call it before you rolled.
No, that's fine. That's creative. I don't like that. So that is cocked. That is the same number. So it looks like it is about to try and clamber its way up through the ceiling.
Great.
Because that would mean that it doesn't have to pass through any fire at all.
So who's
So
up
our,
there?
Stewart and the dwarf.
I'm not sure if he knows that, but
Yeah, he does.
Stewart and the-
I don't think
Okay.
Voltan actually knows that they went up there.
Right.
So
No,
from where you're saying,
I wouldn't know that.
yeah. So it looks like it's going to, from where you're peeping at the door, it looks like it's climbing up through a hole in the ceiling.
So it's running away.
I guess it's running away. That would be
Run away.
what Voltan would believe.
All
That
right.
it's
So
trying to get away from the fire.
yep, that seems like a reasonable conclusion. All right. So this thing, Stewart and Kalamazros had just misty stepped away from this damn thing, thinking that they're safe in a room full of extremely delicate
Thing's turn.
people.
Legendary reaction.
Legendary is taking a legendary action.
Bull in a
And-
china shop.
Move?
It climbs its way up through the hole. And it will deposit itself. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And it deposits itself. Oh, that's another Stewart. That's not what I wanted.
I don't think this
Nobody
world needs
wa-
another one of them.
Nobody needs that. See, why won't you let me undo? Oh my gosh. Okay, so apparently I permanently delay the Jabberwocky. Everyone wins.
Yeah.
Yay!
Let me find the Jabberwocky now.
We lost the Jabberwocky, you guys. That's not good.
It has vanished from all ken. Where are my tokens?
Better race bin.
What have I done?
Don't know.
Where did my tokens
I
go?
lured the Jabberwock into oblivion.
That's what it seems like. I don't know where my tokens went.
Yay.
I had a whole page full of tokens. Now I'm upset. Let me look at my archives. Tokens. That's not the tokens I want. Oh shit.
Let's grab a large token and stick it there.
No, not caps lock. Jabberwock. Where are you? Creatures. NPCs and creatures. Jabberwock. There it is. Alright. Hey, there's 2 stewards. Let's get rid of one of them. Alright, so one of the stewards keels over from a massive coronary. And the Jabberwock clambers its way up, out of the flames, landing and propels itself up into this room right next to the two of you. And you can see that its scales are smoking and blackened a bit from where it just apparently got scorched by something very hot. And yes, you can feel it feels like somebody left an oven door open in the hole in the floor from which it just clambered up.
I think I said
All right,
something
Zolric.
burning, no?
Zolric, it is your
Wesley's
turn.
been here.
Wexley.
So, can I move to just outside the door from where I'm at?
So there's a wall of fire there.
Well, it's
You can.
away.
Yeah, I mean you can move. You can move there, but there's a big old wall of fire just outside this door
Yeah,
here.
okay.
Right, but
See-
can I move to the edge of the fire without moving into it?
Yes. So
Now,
it's-
can he see the other side of the fire? Or
You-
is the fire obscure his vision?
let me painstakingly redraw this fire that did not linger on the map, even though I told it to.
Yeah.
All right. So, let's.
Well, the reason I was asking, if it doesn't obscure your vision, you can just step to the other side of it.
One side of the wall selected by you when you cast
This way.
a spell deals 5d8
But it's
fire
not-
damage
it's
to
not going
each
this way.
creature that ends its turn within 10 feet
Oh,
of,
so you
Going
can
over to here.
Oh,
of
So
the
I can step out
side.
the doorway.
or inside of the wall.
Linger.
Don't get with.
All right. So
What
there's
color's-
your
what
wall of
color's the
fire.
The creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time on a turn or ends its turn there.
You don't want to get too close.
So you can go this way.
You're
or
fine as long as you don't cross.
Right.
So you can either go this way or you can misty step across. if
You
can
could
see the
you
other
could
side.
try and squeeze past the edges of it, I suppose.
So,
Doesn't he have Misty Step?
hang on, give me a minute. So if I move to the edge here, and that's my movement,
Oh, you
can I see the Jabberwock upstairs?
Yeah, you can see its ass.
All right. So I'm gonna shoot it in the ass.
Oh my god!
What part of
Because I can
fucking
fucking misty
engaging
step
with this
as my
do we not
bonus
get?
action and not be there.
Okay.
Because I can misty step right after this as my bonus action and not be there.
It is true.
Right up Main Street.
Right.
I'm gonna barbecue your ass.
So is he doing like you're what artificer?
No, I'm just a
Oh.
ranger with a bow.
He's gonna miss.
No. It's a
Patriot arrow.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna put my Patriot missile right up where the sun don't shine.
All right, go for it. Make your attack roll.
Well, 20.
It is a 29.
Is it
19 plus 10.
Is the Jabberwock's underside more vulnerable?
I would
Well,
imagine.
everything's vulnerable there. I think that is
Technically,
much.
technically,
true.
that Jabberwock is currently flanked between me and him.
Flanking doesn't work for ranged attacks.
Right.
So
Oh.
the you shoot it in the butt with your arrows. Go ahead and roll damage.
Right in the keister.
It's 9 damage.
Oh.
Does it get wedged? Does the arrow get wedged in his butthole?
Do you have 2 attacks at least?
No, I'm gonna misty step down the hallway where you're
That's a bonus action.
right.
Yeah,
Yep.
you can do that. Yeah.
But don't you get 2 attacks?
No.
No, not yet. Wait.
Wait, why not?
You're
Oh, yeah,
freaking
I am.
level 7. Why wouldn't you?
Yes, I do.
Wait.
Yes. Wait, I do. Yes. So I'll take my second
All right.
attack.
So 2 in the number 2.
Yes. 2 is number 2.
All right, go ahead and roll
Well
again.
played, sir. Inspiration.
The Frank Zappa song.
That's also a 28,
It can be used on anything but this battle.
and that is 11. So I did 20 damage right in the number 2.
How much?
Oh my god!
the keister.
Yes.
So the Jabberwock suddenly jerks its head upwards and bellows in pain. Thankfully the ceiling in up here is taller than downstairs because it's a vaulted ceiling, and it does not hit its head on the ceiling this time like it did
Can I get an
before.
opportunity attack?
And after that, I misty step down the corner of this corridor down here.
Very good, sir. All right.
Have you taken any of your movement actions? How much of your movement?
I did all my movement to get to here to shoot it, and then I'm misty stepping.
And where are you misty stepping to? This corner or something? Or
Yeah.
down
Where I was before I
where he was before he misty stepped.
10,
So if the
Thinking of
Jabberwock
that.
sticks
15,
his head down
20,
there, he's not gonna
25.
see him.
All right, so yeah, you'll say you make it to. I'll be Jones. You make it to that corner.
I'm just thinking of Goofy's Wilhelm scream.
Yes. I said I was going to get him where it hurt.
All right.
Oh, you should have called 1,000 Years of Death.
All right. The Jabberwock is pissed off
He feels
at this point.
Did the Jabberwock happen to have hemorrhoids before all this happened?
It does now.
Jabberwock
There
feels
goes now.
violated.
Yes.
So now the Jabberwock has hemorrhoids.
All right.
Yes.
Stuart, I need you to make a DC 18 Dexterity saving throw.
Oh my god. Yeah, because
Why?
he sees him. He is pissed.
Why? All right, DCXT dexterity. $13.
All right. You are blown away and into the wall, but as it rears back and it beats its wings, you're blown away. You take 6 points of bludgeoning damage as it blows you away. You get slammed into the wall and then fall prone on the ground. So you're currently prone.
All right.
We'll do green for ground because that's where the grass is. If you're outside.
I was about to say, but we're not in.
Since when has that ever mattered? So 6 points of damage.
It's green for
The
granite.
Calamazros, I'll roll his saving throw as well. He gets blown away. 5, 10. He crashes into this group of glass sculptures.
So he stayed up there?
That's where he teleported away to get away from this damn thing.
Yeah.
So he takes 11 points of damage from that. Let me see what happens when one of these statues gets broken. One of these glass statues, life-size glass statues.
No.
Totally not caught up in the wind at all.
It's tempered glass, so
Yeah.
should just make little pebbles.
So, let me see here. I'm still reading. Give me a minute.
This is like when a 3-year-old comes into your computer room and starts mashing buttons.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
I don't like how you said that.
Mm.
Take it's not going to end well.
So he crashes into these 3 statues here. They all shatter, and
We can't see.
oh, right. Let me move the finger there. So he crashes lengthwise and takes out these 3 statues. There's immediately a wave of psychic damage that ripples out from them as they are shattered to pieces. Let me roll damage here. Let me get back to chat. I don't feel like rolling this many dice. Slash R 12d6.
12d6? Holy crap!
What the hell is that?
Each or just
So you suddenly see Calamazros crashes into them, and as they topple to the ground one after the other, this is just like the most. It's like when you have a migraine headache and like you were to like suddenly stare in the sun, how it just like pulses and blinds you. And with each statue shatters, the pain is overwhelming. Like first his eyes start to bulge, then blood starts streaming out of his eyes and nose, and then as the third one crashes to the ground, his head explodes.
Oh no!
And his body keels over in the rubble.
What does it do to the Jabberwock?
As the third statue, thankfully you were far enough away that this didn't affect you. as the third statue is destroyed, you Stuart, suddenly see a monstrous form appear at the base of the large statue in the middle of the room.
My God.
Right.
Yeah, this is great. It's going as planned.
Let me find a picture of what this thing looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
Kaiju's fighting the ballroom.
Y'all ever play Monster Hunter World?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's like two of the dragons
View
fighting
details
each other.
page.
Yeah. That was a building. No, that was
Put on who that was.
Oh, okay.
Open in a new tab. Where did that open? Did it download it? That is not what I wanted. Where did... Oh. Let's pull this out. And we're just going to move this over to where you guys can see it. You see a demonic frog-like being with webbing between its arms and body appear in between. It's got these long razor-sharp spines and a crest running down from its head, and sort of like Wolverine claws stretching out from the back of its hands.
So I would say let them duke it out.
Well,
Or they team up and fight us.
Wouldn't Jabberwock see that as a bigger threat and try to attack it?
Look, I know I can't see any of this,
I'd stay out of the way of
but
either.
my money is on that Jabberwock.
Yeah.
Even injured, I think I'm putting my money there.
Yeah. I'm
Bill,
going back
for
in the
a couple
hole.
turns, he's gonna be dragging his butt on the ground, trying to.
trying to get the splinters out.
Yeah.
All right. So as it appears, it locks eyes on the Jabberwock and just it bellows in rage. And locks eyes on it, and it will begin striding in its direction, and it looks upset.
All right, so
What is that creature?
Don't
don't
know
know.
right now.
No. You know what
It
it
is
is?
much
Not
smaller
our
than the
circus,
Jabberwock.
not our monkey.
It is much smaller than the Jabberwock.
But it is listed.
I'm gonna play dead.
Awesome.
I would get the heck out of there because if another thing breaks.
I'm
run, dude.
looking for an opportunity to get the hell out of here.
Okay, cool.
Get the
All right.
hell out.
So that was Ulrich's move.
So Stuart was originally a badger, not a possum, though, right?
You're correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a
Pickle, what are you doing, Pickle?
I am hauling buns with the rest of the people.
All right, our brave barbarian bravely ran away.
Well,
good choice.
We can't.
Just think about our choice.
Brave Sir Robin.
Brave Sir Pickle. She ran away. She ran away.
sir, I'm a miss. Thank you very much.
Brave man.
She's a
Madam.
princess in this, remember?
Can
So-
we switch back to the?
Oh,
other
right,
side?
right. Yeah.
I can't see. Oh, there we go.
There we go. So that's one
Brave
move
Queen
action to
Pickle.
get to
She ran
there.
away, she ran
You're going
away.
to take another move action.
And we gotta find this Vorpal sword.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Also,
30. So you're right. That's an action and a move action
sweet.
as you dash up behind the rest of your friends.
Yeah, so several people have told me to run. I'm running. They said beanstalk, I'm going to the beanstalk. So yeah.
All right. Brilliant. Let's see. Voltan, what are you doing?
So Voltan is going to Misty Step. She'll try to catch up with everybody. He's going to Misty Step back.
All right. So Misty
So
steps there, and then he's
Second
going to.
one.
So that's bonus action. Then you can move and do an action. So let's see.
Yeah,
So that'd be
I'm
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 as their Misty step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you basically go barreling through everyone else.
Yeah. Yeah, I can I shove the door open?
Is that our lady friend?
Yeah, so you basically run down there and shoulder check the door off its hinges.
I shoulder check the door and I'm telling, get to the beanstalk now!
Get to the chopper!
Now!
All right, so you haul ass down the room. Stuart, you are upstairs with the Jabberwock and with some sort of demonic-looking frog thing that you've got no idea what the fuck it is or what it wants. But you just saw that dwarf's head explode, and when his head explodes, his form shifts into something that looks like it was a demon himself, a demon or a devil himself.
That guy was
Great.
Yeah, with scaly red skin and like clawed hands and feet.
You know the
So
hole
is
the
it dead or
Jabberwock came up?
Yeah.
Is there any chance I can get down there?
But it had a glamour.
You could certainly get down there. It feels very warm coming from that hole, by the way.
I don't care. Okay. Now it's down there. I would be inside that ring of fire, right?
You are correct.
Okay, but
Magic ring of
I would
fire.
You can definitely do
How
that.
does
It's
feel like that?
say what?
How
Oh.
was the ring of fire last?
A minute.
9 more rounds.
Yeah.
Okay,
God,
yeah.
hey,
All right.
you know
So
what? I'd
Or
rather
until I
be
drop
down
it.
there than up here. Okay.
If you
So
can
I'm
get
gonna-
on the outside of it, you don't take damage.
Any doors over here? I guess you could draw one.
Is there any chance I can get on the outside of that ring of fire?
let's see. You were about. Let me recalculate where the door is. Here, just a second.
I'll put my finger on where Stuart is.
Okay.
Where's he trying to get
So-
Oh,
from?
no, that does that. Oh,
Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3. So one. So the hole in the floor is basically where I just put that little pink mark.
Okay.
All right. And where does that go downstairs?
So downstairs, that would put you at.
There.
Three-dimensional
That's the
shape.
that's the wrong
Center
damn
of
map.
the
Hold on.
bonfire.
So downstairs, that would put you right in the middle of this. Well, actually, if you wanted, you could actually jump back into the office where you started. If you give me an athletics or an acrobatics check as you prefer, I'll let you jump down onto the pile of rubble, which will shorten your fall by 5 feet. You'll pass through the flames, but you won't stay in them.
All right.
So you could
Oh,
either
my breath.
choose to land in that room, or you could try and land in the middle and then run out of the fire.
If you land in
I'm only
that
having
in the
issues
inside of that ring, you take 5d8.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the ring is basically there's a hole, and then the ring of fire is around the hole, basically.
Yeah.
So if you want to get away from it,
Angle and trying to go.
well, you would the flames are 20 feet high. The ceilings in here are 20 feet high.
So
So,
no matter what I do,
you're going to take fire damage regardless of what you do, basically.
Right.
Then you
Okay,
run to
fine.
the-
I'm gonna get down the
run
hole,
to
get
middle
through
and
the
run
fire,
out.
going back toward the beanstalk. Okay.
All right, so you drop down in the center, and then we're going to run back towards the rest of the party.
Yep. And my athletics check is 18.
All right, so I'll allow the fall to be treated as 10 feet shorter for purposes of falling
Do
damage.
you have to make that save?
So, you do pretty well. This isn't your first time jumping down a hole, so you only take 1 point of falling damage.
1 point.
Okay.
One
How
point
much
of falling damage.
roasty do I get knowing that I'm going
Need
through
a
it?
dexterity saving throw from you.
Yeah, give me a DC. What's your
15.
15? DC 15 dexterity save. Poor guy. Every last saving throws is crap one.
18.
Ooh,
So
cool.
it's still
All right, so
5d8.
you only take half damage. So go, Wexley, go ahead and roll 5d8.
3, 10, 11, 12, 20.
So 10.
Okay, so you take 10 points. So you took 1 point of falling damage and 10 points of fire damage. As you. All right, now which direction do you want to run in? You're running back towards the rest of the party, over towards the east.
Yeah. Beanstalk.
All right, so you used 5 feet of movement to jump down the hole. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Falling ass,
25.
I'm all moved.
All right, so you
Oh,
run
and I
over
see
that.
him.
So yeah, so you can see that
Okay, so you
Zolric
can't do that.
and the bunny.
Well, he can't see me.
Oh, why not?
Well, I misty stepped. I'm not hazy or
No.
obscure.
No,
Does, do you have, does
no,
your
no,
Misty
no,
Step
no.
also make you invisible?
Dude, I can see your ass. That's it.
Well,
Yeah,
even if it
goggles.
did, he can see through mist anyway.
Oh, I gain resistance to damage. That's what I get. No,
Okay, so as you're running down the hallway, you can see Zulrich is right at the corner.
And you see me over his shoulder in the doorway to the bird.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you want to
Oh, no.
reconnoiter with them, or do you want to keep running towards the rest of the group?
Beanstalk.
Just
Beanstalk.
keep going. Keep going.
Keep going.
We'll follow.
All right. So you're move. So you're for your action, you're going to dash to continue moving then.
Correct.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20. So you get right to the door.
It's
Before
funny,
you,
he's the only one that
Okay.
saw the demon.
Yeah.
So ooh.
If you see me running, try to keep up.
Occupied for a little bit.
okay. All right.
We don't know
Great.
that.
So Valena.
You should by now.
Well, Stuart, can you tell them as you're
I mean-
Yeah.
running
I don't know if there's time to tell all of that.
All right.
but-
So
There's a frog demon. Blah, blah, blah.
by? Just say,
Oh.
just say,
It's occupied.
yes, exactly. exactly.
Perfect.
Oh, he's a Jabberwock.
all right. So Valena rushes through. Valena, now the door is open. Valena rushes past Voltan, and as she goes, she asks, are we climbing the beanstalk, or what's our plan?"
Yes, climb
And
the
she's-
beanstalk, go.
All right. So she starts clambering up the beanstalk, and I will. Let's see.
Oh no, that means it's the Jabberwock's turn next. Oh no.
Up here's a damn goose.
How you
We're
gonna
gonna-
fight all the things on things?
Well, maybe they'll
Yeah,
just be occupied duking it out for a minute.
Nah, they said
If
we
it comes down here, so there's a wall of fire to come through.
All right. So
Yeah,
she
but
She runs up. She runs upstairs and gets to. She clambers up the beanstalk pretty ably.
Rude.
She's good with trees.
Another giant up there. Or...
I want to know what happens to Jabberwock.
We'll find out.
I wouldn't mind watching a kaiju fight.
I mean, that's what we're talking about, right?
Let's see.
I'm
So
not high enough to get the
so
popcorn.
Valena runs the Jabberwock. You just hear all sorts of you hear like this creepy burbling noise coming from upstairs. It kind of makes you a little. It kind of makes you nauseated slightly, even from this distance. You can't imagine being right up next to it if it was doing this shit. So, well, Mike's turn's already passed. So,
Well, that fight's going on while we're all doing this, so.
yeah.
We're all running like hell. But one of them's got to win that fight. Or...
Oh man, Mike, I forgot to make you make a DC 18 Charisma saving throw when you started your turn next to it. Oh man.
See if he was frightened.
So Mike, we'll just say that you felt like you're a soldier. You faced fear and whatnot in battle before. But this was like you thought you were going to your stomach was going to turn inside out and then smack you around and make you do push-ups.
Which do you have to do that for?
So
Is that a Jabberwock
we'll
or-
just assume that you yeeted yourself down the hole before it had time to fully set in.
Was that something
I
the
kind of
Jabberwock
figured.
the other creature did?
I don't know.
You
The
don't
other
know.
thing,
It sounded like the Jabberwock's burbling.
No.
frog demon, frog demon, frog demon.
Again, at this point,
Frog demon, frog.
So basically, Stuart got in trouble and summoned a frog demon.
let's see.
I need to know what kind of intelligence. Yeah, that's
Let's
fine.
see.
I'm going to assume that means actually something to me.
Elementarus is blowed up. So you guys hear lots of fighting coming from upstairs.
Well, hearing lots of
Yeah,
fighting
no,
tracks
yeah.
with him going, frog demon,
It
frog demon,
sucks
frog
that you can't
demon.
do that. That'd be awesome.
But Mr. DM, I don't think this was in the book, was it?
I mean, sort of.
Not quite.
Sort of. So you hear lots of rage from upstairs. Let me just work this out to see how this shakes out because I'm kind of curious myself here.
Well, that's
Oh my
got to
god.
They're doing that. We can.
Oh, I want to see this. Let's see. There's a whole bunch of actions you can use.
I'd go for 15.
Hey, where'd this demon end up in initiative?
Ooh, that's a crit.
Oh,
Jabberwock may be the least of our worries.
Let's see.
Ooh, straight to
3d10 plus. Oh, okay. So 2.
I'm just killing me.
Well, let me
No
let me
long
roll
rest
these.
until we find that damn sword out.
Are 3D.
Because they're going to be battling it out. You can take
I
advantage.
just spent my fucking 4th level spell.
Well, what I'm saying is, if they both take a lot of damage, and one of them will be hurt, right? On the Whirlpool Surge, sword, come back without taking long rest.
holy hell! 60, 10 plus 5.
Yeah.
Christ.
It was. I told you, crit. So
Oh, that doubled all the dice too.
that's why it was 6d10 instead of 3d10.
Okay.
It took.
They just rerolled
It
instead of
took.
doubling
No,
damage.
it took 2. It made 2 attacks. The first attack was the 3d10. The crit was the 6d10.
Oh,
Aren't you glad you jumped down the hole?
Hell yeah.
who? What was that? What was that? Was
Frog
that the
demon.
frog or the?
We don't know.
You,
We're not there.
you don't know. Who can say?
Which string?
But you heard. You heard something bellow in pain that sounded kind of like a. As
That sounds more like the frog to me.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
don't know. We don't know what the frog
It
sounds
wasn't,
like.
it wasn't a bubbling.
I don't know.
Frog damage. Frog first.
He done,
It's
I
the
done pissed them all off.
Did,
He's not a Wookiee.
let's see. Did the Jabberwock actually damage any of you guys, or did it just
Wait.
like drop rubble on your heads?
Stuart.
No, he teleported. I thought he teleported away.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
he got
He
hit.
did. He did. I don't think it hit any of us.
Okay,
All right.
so luckily,
We all laid away.
None of us have been damaged by the Wookiee.
All right. Benito, what are you doing?
Don't see anybody else coming through the door. Don't see my buddies, so I am just going to like hang out right there and wait to see if anybody.
You're gonna hang out, or you're gonna run?
I'm going to wait.
You heard
All right, are you
Stuart
ready
come up
in-
to the door yelling something about frog demon.
frog demon, frog demon, frog
Yeah,
demon!
I'm going to ready darkness.
Okay, you ready darkness to cast on if what happens? An enemy comes in sight?
Yeah, as long as everybody comes to that door, then I'm going to leave. But if the Jabberwock comes through, I'm throwing darkness and then starting to get the fuck out. Oh, I want to move as far towards that door as I can and still hit that door with darkness. I want to move as far this way as I possibly can and still be able
Oh
to
wait,
hit that door.
wait a
with
second.
far is
More
darkness?
more stuff happened up there. Oh, I forgot about this.
What?
Other statues broke, right?
Yeah, a whole bunch of them.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Anything else?
Oh wait, that might be good because it would damage both of them.
I know it
wouldn't
does, yeah.
Yeah, he might want. Jabberwock might want to kill himself.
Everything dies. Everything
Everything
dies.
dies.
Running away.
Cross fingers and toes.
What does this thing have resistance to any of this stuff?
Please no, please no, please
It's
no.
hilarious. Everything dies while we're running.
So this takes.
16 D6s. That is absolutely insane.
Holy
shit.
That's like.
Back.
Oh.
Here's all this.
Are you peeking? Is Jacob peeking?
No, I'm
Okay.
just looking at his rolls that he because he did it in the chat.
Oh,
All right. So from upstairs, I'll say that Zalric,
Do we hear
Zalric
whip pops?
and Wexley are kind of close enough. The two of you sense an overwhelming sense. It's at a distance, but you feel like a splitting head. You feel like a splitting headache. Like, oh my god, what the hell was that? That just emanates from upstairs, and then you hear what sounds like a triumphant bellow from the Jabberwock, just like an ear-splitting
Like
yell,
Sue.
like when
T-Rex.
when the T-Rex has vanquished its prey, or when Godzilla has just like defeated a monster, and the palace is like shake. The stones of the palace are shaking with the vigor of its scream.
Did
So
it?
the German
But it-
it dealt that damage too.
Well, the frog killing is.
Well,
gone.
but didn't
Yeah.
the statues deal damage to both of them?
Yes.
So that's
Well, we don't know if the Jabberwock has
No, it's gonna hurt.
resistances.
Right, we don't know if the Jabberwock took that damage or not. We just know.
We don't even know what it's doing up there. We
Right.
just know
So-
that there's a lot of.
We just know it's not good.
Because Benito
It's not good, and it sounds like it won its fight.
No.
So yeah, I'm gonna move as far towards the beanstalk door as I can, and still be able to cast darkness on the northern door.
Very good. All right. Let's reposition you then.
How far can you cast darkness?
Probably 60 feet.
I think it's 60 feet. 30 or 60.
Lex is getting left
5,
behind.
10, 15,
4, 5,
20.
6. I don't even know if you
25,
can move
30.
that far.
Are you moving and doing an action to dash, or are you still keeping your ready to action for
Now I'm
darkness?
gonna keep a ready action for darkness.
He's staying within
Yeah.
range to be
And I'm
able
looking
to.
up darkness
Let's
right
start
now,
taking
unless you
moves.
already
Okay.
have it open.
All right, so you take a move action down there, and you're going to keep your action as a ready to action in case any baddies come through the door. Okay. That brings us back to the top of initiative, and this sounds like a good time to take a bio break. So I'm going to pause it here.
Oh my god.
All right, top of the round to you. Let's see, we've got Pip. Pip is going to follow Valena up the tree
What happened to our music?
into the next level.
The musics have silenced.
Oh no! Oh no! And so is my mic.
Oh,
Ha, ha, ha. Mm,
I hope something heard you.
that one would have just barely. All right, so you.
I don't like it. It's scary.
No, wrong music.
Yeah, I feel like we're still in initiative.
Yeah, so you guys continue fleeing as fast as your little legs can carry you. Some people's legs are faster than others, but
Some are littler than others.
the rogue you continues running. He is going to try and catch up to his beloved.
Ketchup?
Yes.
What about mustard? Don't let's.
Now I'm hungry again. Thank you.
Damn it. So he escapes up the beanstalk. Valena escapes up the beanstalk.
Oh, let's.
Wexley, what are you up to? You mischievous bun.
Me?
Yes.
I'm assuming I'm still hearing racket from upstairs.
And you saw your friend go by.
Yeah, the Jabberwock is up there. Just it sounds like you hear the crunching of bones and the tearing of flesh.
Yeah, that's a problem. Don't want to be any part of that. So
Run for it.
I
Party!
will take my action.
Very good.
Reach into my bag of tricks. Pull out a small ball and toss it right beside me.
What color is it? Ooh, sorry. Didn't mean to.
And that's not going to be useful. A rat appears in the space.
That rat can kill that Jabberwock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like,
Right.
well,
The rat squeaks and gets up on
Because
its
it
hind
sees a
legs.
giant owl.
and
too.
it looks up at you. It cannot presently. I don't think it's presently detected the owl.
It's not inside the door.
Oh, that'd be
I would recommend to run, dear friend. And I take off.
The rat looks around, sees the owl, and it squeaks and just starts running down the hallway.
Yep, and I'm going to take off down this way.
To the south.
Yep, and beat feet.
Oh, that's the wrong thing.
Did you step on the mouse?
As Wexley passes by, his arm go, "Hey Wexley, how's your day going?"
Medium,
Medium rare.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fair to
Wow.
middling. Yeah.
medium minus. Anybody here know what that means?
No.
Shit plus.
Oh my gosh, I can't grab Wexley because he's right on the door.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Just make another one of me and kill that one.
I might have to.
We're going through so many body doubles.
Yeah,
It's
it's
the
not.
doppelganger night.
Closing, opening the door.
It's like the prestige up in here.
Oh, I really
Ah!
need to roll the
Oh my
hippies
gosh.
on this.
I just deleted the door.
You know that works. That
Well,
works.
the owl is forever trapped.
All right.
Door is
Um,
not there.
Oh god, he just got bigger. Why did he get bigger? He's so huge now.
Because I dragged him out of the
Lord.
window.
Oh no.
Giant Waxley.
This is difficult.
Well,
5,
now he's
10,
small with
15,
not beforehand
20,
he was normal
25,
size.
30.
We really are in Wonderland.
All right, so you move down there.
Tiny
You're right next to you're right next to Zalric.
Wait, he's not supposed to be that tiny. He's bigger than me. By a little bit.
No, that's about right.
But I ain't look at me.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Where from here?
How much of my move?
That was your move action.
All of it.
One move action.
And I used my action to pull a rat.
Out of the hat.
The Rat in the Hat, the famous
Out of
Dr.
this hat.
Dr. Seuss book.
I'll be like,
They're out in the bag.
It might be
hey
the
man, I don't think this went according to plan.
No, I don't think so either. I think we need to get to that dining room hall and make a beat for it. And
What was that Stuart was yelling? Something about frog demon?
yeah, something about a frog. I'm not sure about that.
Weird. Anyway,
I shot a Jabberwocky in the ass and ran. So
yeah. How big is he?
what?
How big are you?
He's like 6 feet tall,
Yeah.
roughly.
How strong?
He looks like he could be blown over by a strong breeze.
my strength strength's about the same.
We can't carry you.
He's willowy.
That's kind of where I was going. Yeah.
But
He's willowy.
But you're
You're weak.
wait. But
He's going.
I mean,
I'll be-
you're not that heavy.
I mean, you know, he's like the. I mean, you're not. Yeah.
Well, I
You
can
could
say
carry
I can
him.
say hop on. I'll see if I can carry him. Who wants to tag along?
What kind of
I'll
armor are you
allow it.
wearing?
Bonus action.
I'll allow it.
I'll use bonus action and
Hop on his back.
and rabbit hop to jump up on his shoulders.
All right. You don't actually need to use your action for that. That's fine. So you,
Uh,
but
oh
you
my.
hop. You jump up onto his back. That's
Mush.
fine.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
All right, Zarek, you may move now.
Zarek,
trans-
please say I am Groot.
I am.
Groot.
I'm gonna
I am
move.
Groot.
I'm gonna move to the
Rocket
door.
Raccoon.
And-
Gotcha.
Say hello to Stuart. And
Hi, Stuart. Bye, Stuart.
Can you get on
Like-
Stuart's shoulders?
Stuart's shoulders. No.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, but I don't know if Stuart's
You
down
can
for that.
literally hold on to his dread and be like, mush.
All right, so you
I'd be
push
sure
past
to-
Stuart as you go into the room. Oh wait, the door needs to be open. Oh God, don't tell me I got you stuck in there too. Oh no! Why?
Delete the door.
All right, there we
have
go.
become Vox Machina. Doors are our enemy.
Doors were never your friends.
I'm gonna use my bonus, my action, to move another.
They too.
To dash.
Very good.
And my
You
movement's
dash.
35.
Oh, okay, so that got you there. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So you're running this way. You cannot see Venito because he's still invisible.
This thing always
No
was
getting on my
my
shoulder.
turn.
No. The room looks like it's pretty well empty. Why are there 2 Venitos?
Everybody could use another Venito.
Where's the other Venito at? I don't see one.
I just deleted him. All right, so you also bravely run away. Pickle is running.
Yep.
Beaten feet.
Running and climbing.
Alright, so Pickle and Vulcan.
And I'm gonna go switch mine on the others. To the giant.
You using your action to dash,
Yes.
Yeah.
and you have
25. She can get 50 per turn.
well.
Well, that's not going to get her to the
I
dryer.
have, my speed is 40.
That's not-
Yeah,
How do you get 40?
because
She's a bard.
Oh,
She is a barb.
a barb. I thought he's a bar, and I'm like, no, I'm not.
I think you might have to take a dash action to make it to the dryer one turn.
You could be a barbarian.
Yeah.
That would be kind of cool. All right, so she ran. Voltan, what's Voltan up to?
Voltan's doing the same thing. Can I do it like Gandalf? Run, you fools!
Hey, you fools.
Yes,
Why?
you can. You can say that, but yeah, the other people are way behind you in the room. The others have climbed up the beanstalk in front of you.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yep.
definitely running up.
He says it over his shoulder to himself.
All right, so you hoof it on up the. Why won't it let me cut? It's got copy and it's got paste, but it does not have cut. All right, so you end up getting up the tree as well. And we go back. Stuart, what are you doing? Are you also retreating?
Beanstalk.
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 All right.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
I like frog,
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. All right, so you're hoofing it as well. Valena, she continues climbing. The Jabberwock, you're not sure what the fuck it's doing. You continue. Anyone close enough continues to hear what sounds like tearing of flesh, snapping of bones, and contented burbling.
Shouldn't he be
Jabberwock
further
is-
ahead than that?
What?
Stuart.
Stuart heard it. No, because he was up there. He came down in the fire, and then he ran in action, moved to.
No, okay.
All right,
That must have missed
Jabberwock, and then Venito. Everyone else is running. Are you?
Yep. Up the beanstalk.
All right. At this point, we'll say that we're out of it. We're out of initiative.
All
So
right.
you guys all regroup at the beanstalk.
Yes.
Let me move you up there.
I'm gonna get another piece of cake as I go by.
Oh my
if
god!
you wanna-
Please don't.
If you want to detour to the cake, you are welcome to.
I mean, you're invisible. Nobody would know.
I'm just gonna. Piece of cake's gonna dip and walk off.
I gotta remove my piercer feature. Yeah.
What does a piercer do?
If I make a critical hit, I get to roll an extra D8.
I
Alrighty.
was waiting for you to get a critical hit on his butthole.
I was too.
It would have been nice, huh? All right. So you guys are up amidst the boughs of this giant beanstalk.
Hopefully there's a vorpal sword up here.
I mean, where else would you put a vorpal sword?
Probably gonna be. Well, that's right. It was a tower that the beanstalk.
It was the highest point in the building, so we don't know if it was up the beanstalk or
or
in
the
the
other
main.
tower. We got one of the beanstalk holding up a tower itself.
Yes.
It is. So as you continue climbing the beanstalk, you don't see any. There's no sign of the Jabberwock, so it doesn't seem to be pursuing you at this point. You can see the underside of the tower looming up above you, but you can also look out over top of the palace from where you are right now. So
Do we see our vorpal sword in the distance?
Yes.
you look around. You don't see any obvious vorpal swords
I
within
am
the line
going to
of sight.
select that mission and see if a map mark appears anywhere.
Oh, very good. What you do see is so over in this direction, where you haven't revealed the fog of war, there is an extremely tall tower that looks like the heights of it are probably higher than the one being held aloft by the beanstalk.
Is there a way to get to it? Well, we got to go up into the other tower, see if we can get around.
Unless you can fly. If you can fly, you could reach it by flying over the castle itself.
I can't fly
Does
yet.
anyone
I cannot launch myself.
You
I
do.
bet you can do so much damage from your
Yeah,
moonfall from
you-
here.
You can.
many-
So the rest of the tower, the rest of this tower is looming above you. There's a tendril that is that reaches down further to the south that wraps around one of the turrets facing the garden. That you could probably clamber back down if you want to go back inside.
Surely don't.
So where do you want to go from here?
do we want to continue up?
Check through the tower. I'd say I want to go
Wanna find the
that
vorpal
way.
Continue up into this tower and so
Yeah, I was gonna say I would want to go this way.
Okay, so we got two different things. We got some people want to
Specify
go.
this way.
But we're going to continue up into the tower above us and check out what's above us and make sure this is not the location of the vorpal sword.
Pretty sure it's not. But even
Yeah.
then, I don't want to be going back to where we came from at the moment.
Right.
No,
Wasn't a
absolutely
very friendly
not.
place.
Maybe it, like, got its wiggles out, had its snack, and is gonna go take another nap.
But then it's
Oh, strongly doubt it. I'm sure it's so happy to get shot in the ass.
Well, but then it got to take its aggression out on something else.
It took out a lot of aggression by the sounds of it.
He said we heard content noises. So
The happy Jabby is a less dangerous Jabby.
It's probably got a really tiny brain.
It seemed very distractible.
Yeah. Don't forget
Um,
all about
so-
us.
You guys
So,
continue onwards and upwards, bravely scaling your way into the
They didn't
heights
even ever
above.
actually see us.
Hey, and a random thought. Does anybody have any balloons?
no.
No.
And you have been moved off the map.
You we're gonna make a balloon
No.
float across.
Well, I mean, you remember the
Okay.
first time we encountered this thing, it went after the balloon, not so much us.
It is true.
We do have the fireworks. Some of them.
Who has fireworks?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Curious.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, so you guys scale this tower,
Do I believe?
and you end up reaching the top, and you're able to climb in through a hole in the wall. The beanstalk is really super easy to climb. Like since you guys have several athletic characters in your midst, they have no problem like helping the less skilled climbers up there. Upon getting to the top, the interior of the tower is a mess of broken furniture and grasping vines. Amid the ruins, a toad wearing a tiny wizard's cape perches on the lid of a treasure chest that has slid into a wall and become surrounded by junk.
Hi.
It blinks at you in
Hello?
surprise and
Not frozen.
says, "Hello."
Hi. Have you seen a vorpal sword?
The vorpal sword?
Yeah.
No.
Do you know where it is?
Is it maybe in the box you're sitting on?
I'm going to insight check him.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Could we look? If we don't take anything else?
Give me a moment to read.
Gonna introduce yourself and ask them what everybody is?
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Mother? Is Benita there?
Does anybody have anything? Oh,
Oh, Benita's been introduced.
It says okay, I can't keep that up.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
The vorpal sword, that can slay the Jabberwock? Oh yes. Zivilna acquired such a sword as a precaution, in case it turned against her. It is in the vault atop the central spire.
So not this one.
Well, it has to.
Yeah,
at this point.
the sword you seek is in another spire.
Oh, poop. Do you know the quickest way to get there without,
going down.
Points across at it.
Because Jabberwock is kind of like on a rampage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really not good.
It has to destroy parts of the tower.
Did I use that word right? Rampage?
Yeah.
You would know. You go on them all the time.
Outrage!
Same thing.
We've all played that video game.
He says, best way, if you can, would be to fly down into the storm on the north side of the spire at the lowest level and enter the throne room, then take the stairs up. However, that is where the League of Malevolence has taken up their occupation of the Palace of Heart's Delight. So you would have to contend with them if you entered it from that direction.
Oh, we got that covered. It's fine.
No.
Do you?
Can we get around them? Enter a different way?
We got somebody that can schmooze them.
Not if you want to come at the vault with the Vorpal Blade, anyway. Because to approach it, you would have to use the stairs there. I'm trying to think if there's any other way.
Can we get there from the outside of the spire or something? Any way to climb up from the outside?
Now that you mention it, if you can fly,
Oh.
there was a battle in the parlor on the floor above the throne room, and the wall was shattered, sending some human knight careening out into the abyss before he was caught in the time stop.
When was this?
I'm not certain of his name. I was not here
Not
when the
who,
time.
when.
Wait.
Presumably, whenever time stopped in the palace, I was away at the time.
Oh, by the way, hello, and who are you?
Ah, I am. I am Igric.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
I am Zabilna's familiar. And he stands up on his little froggy legs and takes a bow. And the coat of his wizard hat sort of drapes from his face, so he like sweeps it back.
All is well.
Do you
and-
I-
perhaps have anything that would give us the ability to fly?
He says, "Well, I see in your presence a Witchlight monarch. I believe she can summon fairy wings."
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
But she wouldn't be able to carry all of us, would she?
I'm
She look. He holds up a little hand.
Very gently, I shake the hand.
He says, "You have quite a firm handshake. Maybe you might be able to carry one person, I suppose."
But I am wee.
Well, I've got slippers of spider climbing, so I'd probably.
We and strong.
So
You
you can
don't
just
have
go outside.
anything that you could.
I could probably carry that one.
I want to tell him that I am. Zabilla's my patron.
Says, your patron. Oh, this is most fortuitous. He says, the Jabberwock is actually not the largest living creature in the palace. That would be Bloodybeak, her pet owl, and
It's close.
it and the Jabberwock do not like one another.
Yeah,
Not
we
one
have
bit.
found Bloodybeak, and he is time stop. We do have a way of freeing him from his time stop. However, he is locked in, and we don't know a way of getting him out.
Oh, that is problematic. Let me see.
Seems to be a magically sealed lock.
Yes, the password. You need the password to the lock in the aviary.
Yes.
That would definitely help. Kansas.
Interesting
Dude,
password.
does Kansas ring any bells?
Kansas. Would you like me to spell it for you?
No, but I would like to history check her
That is an
religion
interesting-
as her knowledge.
All right, go for it.
I'll just ask him if
Also-
he knows where the word came from.
He says, as a matter of fact, I do not.
5.
As a matter of fact, you do not.
Can I?
Is there anything that
Can I just ask him? As like, do we just say it, or is there a special
Oh yes,
thing that we must do?
Yes, if you stand within the cage enclosure down there, you could speak the words, and it should be able to reach from there.
So,
Just use your diaphragm if you have one. I assume you do.
project?
Yes.
so, question
yes.
about the Bloodybeak there. If we unfreeze him, would he immediately attack us, or would he be?
Oh, most definitely. Yes.
Oh no!
However, that said, Bloodybeak does hate the Jabberwock above all other creatures. It might merely choose to try and eat, but the Jabberwock, no. For a long time, Bloodybeak was Zabilna's favorite pet, so he has a special enmity in his avian heart for the Jabberwock.
Does the owl understand words?
Does the owl understand words? That's a good question. I have made it a point not to get close enough to talk with it because I feel like that would not be conducive to my prolonged existence.
Oh yeah.
Curiously,
Well,
does the
um,
Jabberwock understand words?
I'd say the two of them are. They're both they're more intelligent than a hound or a cat.
I can speak with animals.
Yeah. Okay, so cool.
Oh, well, there you go. So you
That would be
Yeah.
useful. I mean, I just want to know how badly I hurt this thing's feelings with my words.
Oh, Jabberwock?
Yeah.
Hopefully, very badly.
I mean, he's not the
Is there
Jabberwock's
any
not an
way
animal,
once we
though.
open the gate and say the magic words to unfreeze Bloodybeak
I mean, why
and
don't
break
you?
the time?
It says,
Well,
oh, well, for
Selena.
something like that, you would need to have a unicorn in your, or at least its horn in your company, and to press the horn to the subject for approximately 1 minute, I believe, while reciting their true name.
We do have this ability. Actually.
Yeah, we can do it.
Then why did you ask?
We did not realize what needed to happen to make it to unfreeze him. I did not remember.
Its eye kind of twitches a bit.
Yeah,
He says,
it's been
if
a
you
day.
have this ability, then
our friend
know-
does. I just
He's been hit in the head a few times. It's okay.
we just fought the Jabberwocky. He survived. I'm kind of scared.
oh, that's rather commendable.
We ran away.
I don't think he believes us.
It's okay.
Well.
Oh, by the way, if you wish to be able to bypass the heart and the lion crown locks, you should sign the guest book up in the where is it?
The atrium area.
No, not that guest book. That's the guest log. That's quite different.
Ah.
No, it's in the penultimate chamber of the central spire.
No place
That's
we gotta go
that's
anyway.
that's how the League of Malevolence is able to move about the palace at their leisure.
Alright, so on our way to go get the Oracle sword, we should pass through that, right?
You should, yes. It is heart locked, so you would first need to trigger the heart locks.
And we've
We
done
have.
that.
Oh, very good,
Triggered
very
at this point right now.
very prescient of you. Very good.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Do you have anything else that we could use?
What's in the chest? Are you back to visible? I won't say yet. What's in the
By now
chest?
you should be, yeah.
He says, "Well,
I'd like it even more if it
I,
wasn't.
if you
It's just
promise
like,
to
who
free,
said that?
if you promise to free Zabilna, I am willing to bestow you what lies in this chest beneath my
That's-
feet."
Yeah, that's what we're
here
promised.
for.
That's what we were here to do anyway.
Yes, that's
Yeah,
what we're here
that's
for.
why we're here.
We all say that. That's what I'm
I
talking
couldn't quite hear you all at once.
Yes.
It's why
Ah.
we're here.
All right. Well, being as that is the case, then yes, by all means. And he hops off the chest and
I want to open it up.
I will
Yes.
check it for traps.
I already opened it.
It's time to be chaos.
what you see in the chest are a pair of very fine-looking boots with little wings coming off the ankles.
Oh,
Little
sweet.
wiggly
I need
boots.
these.
Well,
Little
I've got
nine.
this. I'm shoes.
Wouldn't I
That's
need
true.
it for flying and jumping and
Wanna
attack?
be a night
Hermes
bunny?
boots or
So they look like a pair of winged boots. So you guys can discuss amongst yourselves who
Yeah,
gets
Icarus
the winged boots.
Don't
Sorry.
need it. Don't need it.
On the fall.
Kinda have a comet strike. Could fly.
It is
That would
true.
be Great.
How many people do we want to send after this Warple sword? Because it doesn't sound like we're actually going to be able to get everybody going.
Well, let me
you,
see.
you can move. I can move. We need 2 people that can.
Yeah, I
Two or
can
three
climb
people
up-
that
You can fly.
Fly.
You can probably carry me.
Yeah.
I can climb.
You
up
need
the
someone
side.
that can steal.
I need those boots.
We got a rogue, right?
Got a rogue that can probably sneak past.
Remember, Venito can dimension door, I think, once a day with his Cape of the Mountebank.
Pip has the wand.
Oh, that
Pip,
means I
yeah,
can take
Pip has a
somebody with
portal
me.
wand, so Pip might be the best person to do this if we can get him into a good location.
But if yeah,
Maybe the two of them together.
all of us over there.
Yeah, exactly. If you guys can get to a good location, then he could potentially port the whole party in there.
Hey, Voltan?
No, Pip. He's got the
No,
portal
no.
wand.
I'm talking to Voltan.
Okay, so
Yeah.
How quiet can you be?
In his,
Look,
in his
he looks
armor.
down at his armor and his giant sword. He's like, probably not very.
Probably being invisible wouldn't help you very much.
Probably not.
Well, close your eyes and have him walk around the room and see.
Oh, closing your eyes.
Can I hear him?
It sounds like the Tin Man.
Oh my
roll
god!
perception
Yes,
check
yes.
to
So
see if I can hear
Voltan,
it.
go-
Voltan tries to sneak.
So roll stealth at disadvantage from your chainmail armor that you're wearing.
And I'll roll perception for hearing.
You can roll perception.
Well, this is going to be
I rolled a 15 as the low.
24.
Oh yeah, here.
You can definitely hear him.
The one
Clink,
time.
clink, 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 clink.
Fine.
I'm going to just follow my ears and just like
Is
reach
that,
out and touch him with my eyes closed.
you need to be oiled, sir.
Oh damn it! I
Make
tried.
that big.
You have a distinct odor about you.
What death?
Sure, we'll call it that. Unfortunately, invisibility is probably not going to cover that.
Hmm.
Right.
Let me see. I'm still reading here.
You might talk with Benito about getting
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitized.
All right, so there's a couple ways we could do this. One was go down to the throne room. Oh, but we had to go for the ladies.
So what were the
We don't
people-
necessarily have to send everyone.
Right.
I don't like splitting up.
Yeah, no.
Well, as long as one group of the party is hold still and doesn't interact.
The thing is
Well,
like we
I mean-
get almost everybody up there except for
Stuart
Stuart and
and
Voltan.
Voltan.
So the portal one,
If we
that
can-
does 60
yeah.
feet, right?
I don't know what it does.
30
It's not my.
But everyone can pass through that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
No
how
matter-
far is it?
60. 60.
Is it 30 feet or 60 feet for the portal one from one point to the
How
other?
how?
I thought it was a 30-foot radius. Let me check Pip's sheet here.
So 30
I was gonna say,
feet.
how far does the how far does the cave launch
He
me?
passed it from one point to the other. I didn't know how far, or vice versa.
Well, what about
No, this-
the flying boots and the fairy wings?
Okay, so it can be 2 unoccupied spaces that the wielder of the wand can see within 30 feet of themselves.
Okay, so
Okay.
Oh, so just curiously, looking out the window here towards the tower that we need to go to, is that more than 30 feet?
away.
Let's measure this.
It's like 300 feet away.
I got it here, right?
I love it. I love it so much.
If it's within 30 feet, I gotta grapple.
All right, so- So,
Yeah, right.
So at the edge of the tower, that doorway from the edge of the tower is here. So the turrets, 30 feet would put you
In the air.
in the void above the between the outer walls of the courtyard and the turrets that support and surround
I mean,
the
I
spire.
can't see anything on TV, so.
I know.
All right, so from
Yeah.
that point to
So basically, we'd be in the air.
So you could try and take a running jump through the portal and hope that your momentum carries you, and then maybe you can land on top of one of the smaller turrets that buttresses the central one, and hope that you can cling on for dear life and not slip down into the storm of
I'm
dubious
positive that I can
effects.
do that.
I'm sure that you can
No.
jump through it.
I think it's a little riskier.
What
than we need
what
to
I'm
try.
saying is, can't I launch myself with my cape? How far
You
does
can
it
dimension
launch?
door. You can dimension door up to 500 feet, I believe.
does momentum carry through the portal?
I'm not sure if you guys have tested it before.
So,
Well,
the
so
game's
dimension.
Dimension
Now,
door.
does dimension door? It just does myself, right? It doesn't do anything.
I think you can
else?
take one other person
you
with
can
you
take
if they're
one
willing.
willing person
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
but how far is the dimension door?
500 feet.
Oh,
500
Yeah,
feet.
but you
Dimension door.
still
I'll
still
do
need
that.
you still need line of sight to like possibly like the broken wall on the second story of this central spire. Teleport to that. Now there are. Let me switch back to the map of the first floor. I think it might be a little bit easier to see there. You've revealed most of that. So the door. You can see it now. Okay, good. So the doorway in the beanstalk that's like.
Okay.
Like about 100 feet above here
Right.
is like right around here. So 30 feet would put you like right around here.
Mhm.
Now,
What is this right here?
you know that on the second you were able to spy while you were moving around here that on the second story of the turret here, there's balconies that overlook the storm. There's a balcony here on the lower floor just outside the throne room. And then on the second story up above this balcony, that's where the wall was shattered. Okay?
Okay.
So if you were able to get around to here,
So I have line of sight.
if you were able to get around to here on the second story and get onto that balcony, then Venito could definitely dimension door himself and one other person over to the shattered room.
Yeah, okay, keep.
Vault in. Vault in.
All right, that's
Vault
your
in,
plan.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And two, he's got.
Is this the
So
one we need to
Spire-
go up, or is it this one? I thought that it was this
No,
one.
no, it's this one. And this we can
It's
see.
the
From here, or from here, you would have line of sight to reach the.
But the tower we're going up is up this, right?
Yeah,
the
you
big
haven't
center
revealed
room.
that part of the map. Let me see if I can shed some light on it for you. Just a minute
Yeah,
here.
you gotta go down a skinny hallway.
Because
Go
assuming
up.
we're high enough to kind of see where the
Jump
tower
across.
is.
Dude,
Just
technically,
a second here. Let me find the party
Yeah,
star.
then we don't even have to worry about going through the throne room. I thought that's what I was hearing.
Nope.
wait, we
you
can
go
still
around
go
it.
back down the beanstalk and
we
go out
do
this
if
way.
we go from the base and go up. We have to go through the throne
Okay,
room. But if
so-
we dimension door across.
Let me move the party star around here a little bit. Okay, so you're see what I'm saying? Okay, so you're up on the beanstalk, like right over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 30 feet would put you just past the inner wall of the castle. Now, if you were able to like climb along the rooftop over to about here, you'd have line of sight to dimension door into the ruined parlor on the second story of the tower. So you could do that. And from where you were scouting earlier, you did see that there was that guy in shining plate mail wearing a blue tabard who is suspended in midair
Yeah.
above the storm.
I'm not worried about him right now.
Why don't we just climb back down and then walk along here and go there?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at. Was like I thought we had to go back through where
The Jabberwock was.
no, but this is the throne room, or around here, and that's
The
where
League of Malevolence is at.
the evil League of Evil. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to dimension door up the floor above them, if possible, and not go through the bottom.
Well, I'm
so
sure
the,
they're also on alert.
so
aren't
the,
they, because
um,
the Jabberwock's been attacking.
So Igric has hopped over to your feet while you guys are discussing your plan, and he looks up at you, and he motions for you to lean down.
Now bend over.
Okay. He says, what do you know of Zabilna's history anyway?
Not a lot. I sort of stumbled into being being a warlock of the building.
I don't suppose you're familiar with any of her other names, are you?
Is the building not our true name?
Oh,
We
heavens
heard her
no.
other name.
Do we know our true name? What
We
is
heard
her?
it earlier.
We
Said
ask him.
something.
Yeah. Do you know what her true name is?
Oh, you're not a very good supplicant, are you? Okay.
No.
I only know that she's kind of sort of my fairy godmother.
He's talking just to Vanita.
No.
He reaches up and holds your cheeks with his little froggy hands. He says, "Have you not heard of the witch queen Igwilv?"
Yeah.
Yeah, we have.
He says,
We have.
"Young man, you need to lay off the booze."
I haven't had anything in hours.
He says, "Anyway, that's not her true name either.
Oh.
The unicorn trick that you mentioned.
Yes.
For that to work, you must speak her true name.
And what is her true name?
Her true name is not Tasha either. It is Natasha.
Not Natasha.
Natasha."
Oh,
He says, "That is the name that your shiny, pointy friend over there needs to speak if she's going to use that ridiculous horn sprouting from her forehead
So lovely.
to save our beloved Sibylla.
And
I love how it's just like, get it right. Do it.
He says, now repeat
Concentrate.
after me. Now repeat to me what exactly you need to do.
We need to find Zybilna.
Hmm.
We need to use the unicorn horn. And we need to say her true name.
Which is...
Mary.
He slaps you.
with his frame little hand.
With his wet, funny little hands, kind of hurt.
Nancy. Fine. Tasha.
Yes. Okay, good.
Or as you said, not Tasha.
Yes, the na is important. Not just Tasha. We're not talking about her hideous laughter spell. We're talking about the original before she became famous. The name given to her by her mother, Baba Yaga. Natasha.
Her mother is Baba Yaga. Did we know that already?
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
How does she pick her warlocks, I swear?
You like getting slapped.
You slapped me a lot. I don't remember things.
Ah,
Warlocks are notoriously not well read.
he says
Don't study a lot.
he says she needs to start requiring some intelligence stats. This is ridiculous.
He can play sultry flute music.
Would you like some sultry flute? Hey, everybody loves sultry flute music.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I don't see how that's going to help right now.
It'll help me.
You trying to seduce a frog?
So does this count as a short rest?
It's a frog.
I mean,
God.
it's kind of like a nice aquamarine color
No.
with a white underbelly
Yeah.
and like black around its eyes,
There's
kind of
no.
reminiscent of eyeshadow. That
Ah,
time.
so he's gonna
This frog has eyeliner and smoky eye.
so he's gonna thank the frog. Thank you for the slap and for the information.
Do you remember my name?
No.
Good.
Maybe Prince. Name it the smooch.
The frog doesn't like that idea.
Wait,
I don't think the frog wants to be a prince.
You don't want him to smooch you.
It
I'd
might,
sooner kiss a goblin.
it might need to be a kiss from a queen.
Ugh.
I kissed him
Yeah,
on the
right.
All right. So when you do that, you see him poof, and in his place, you see a little flappy boy flapping, and he says, "Wait, what? Why did that work?"
What is he now?
His frog form vanishes, and you see like a little impish demon-looking dude about like this tall, just flapping and just standing there in place with his hands on his hips and his wings folded behind him, and he
Hey,
says,
wait a second.
I'm sorry.
"He says, sorry for what?
So is this your true form?
What?" He says, "What? Goodness, why did you do that?"
I didn't mean to.
But
Do
he
it.
says,
Good job, Pickle.
I can fix it.
"Ugh,
I smooch him again.
yeah, stop that."
Hold on a moment. Hold on.
That won't work.
Oh
I'm
no, I
sorry.
wasn't there. Hey,
Yes, you were.
no. When upstairs, when what's his face got blasted,
Yeah, yeah.
the dwarf got blasted, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe Stuart.
I,
Do you remember anything here, Stuart?
I can fix it. I can't fix it. I'm
No.
This
sorry.
is not the frog god or frog demon.
No, but
Oh wait, you mean the slod?
yeah, when it got its head blown up, it transformed from a dwarf
Well,
into a little demon.
nobody
We
saw
weren't
that
there.
except for Stuart.
I know.
Yeah.
Oh, Calamanzaros is dead.
Is he?
Stuart,
Who?
Oh, he owed me money.
How much?
So is all
A few
the
hundred gold.
Ooh.
Sounded like the Jabberwock got the best
all the
of him.
creatures here glamored into something else?
I wasn't glamored. I can change shape.
Okay, so are all the creatures here demons?
No, goodness no.
Insight check.
And he says, and as a matter of fact, I'm a devil, not a demon. And I somewhat resent the implication.
So why did you take on the shape of a frog?
Because nobody worries if a frog is giving them a sideways glance. I'm trying to lay low and hide out from those pricks in the League of Malevolence.
19.
What were you doing?
Insight check.
He seems like he's being frank with you.
Okay. I just thought I was curious that
What is in this room?
So now his
creatures
name's Frank?
transform
It's like-
into devils and demons.
You really
Yeah.
don't know much about your patron, do you?
She didn't
Nothing at
fill me
all.
in. She didn't fill me in on much.
To be fair, she doesn't really talk across
So-
planes.
Actually, nothing. She told me nothing. It's
Okay.
actually-
Well, anyway, don't tell her I told you her true name. She's this whole Prismia thing is kind of a she's trying to lay low.
If she's woken
As
up.
you can clearly see by the giant palace in the clouds, she's trying to lay low.
Yes.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
subtle.
Very subtle. Yes.
Yes. Anyway,
All right.
don't tell her I said this. I'm telling you only so that you can free her.
Hold up.
I
And
don't
hopefully
remember
bring
your
this to
name
an end.
anyway.
Hold up. Is she the one that's like? Am I describe the room with the cauldron with the two people standing there? One of them's in the purple.
She's.
Oh yes, that's definitely her, or at least the guys that she's taken on at this time.
Okay.
Yeah, I told you.
She's not quite that good of a looker normally.
Ah.
No,
So what he's
she's a
saying
bit paler in complexion. Her hair is naturally quite dark,
I think she's a demon.
and
Or a devil.
and not quite as much of voom, you might say.
Oh, that's sad.
Not as buxom.
That's the word.
What you want?
So
Do we know where Zabilna is?
yes, she
She's-
was downstairs beside the cauldron.
Yeah, we saw
The
the
little
two people.
purple dressed in the blue.
So why have we not woken her up yet?
Because
There was
somebody
a drag.
attacked the
There was a
Jabberwock.
Jabberwock coiled around the cauldron right by her.
attacked it. Yes. We
That
were trying
was-
to lure the Jabberwock away, and someone attacked it. And
Yes, I wanted to go free her, but that
Someone.
did not go
Hmm.
well.
It never does.
Yes, and that wasn't in the room. So,
we can
well, I
try
guess
to
I wasn't in the
lure.
room,
We
so I
can
don't
try
know
to
that.
lure it away again.
No.
You shoot it in the butt one more time. I'm sure it will be so thrilled to meet you.
It would
again.
get its attention.
Yes.
You go do that.
Yeah, it would get its attention.
Maybe it's napping upstairs now.
Well,
Downstairs.
let's get the sword now. Now that
So-
we can.
Yeah, we need the sword.
It would. So what are we doing with these boots?
All right, I think.
Yeah, I'll play rock,
Oh,
paper,
question,
scissors.
It would also be easier to wake up Bloody Beak at this point.
Yeah, we can go wake up Bloody Beak without a problem.
Y'all go wake up Bloody Beak. I will not be in that room with that thing.
That's probably
No.
fair. You look like prey.
I am
Mhm.
small. I ain't going.
All right. Well, at this point, it's after 11 o'clock. Do we want to pause here
Sure.
for next session, or do we want to continue?
Next session's a month away, right?
Next session is a month away because in 2 weeks, my sister and her boyfriend are going to be up
Cool.
from Apex,
Safe travels to them.
and they're going to want to hang out. And also, I think Caleb is moving. He's closing on his townhouse that day, so he may need help, like lifting heavy objects, which I am exceptionally ill-suited for. But he helped me move my office up and downstairs and back and forth repeatedly, so I should at least try and do a best effort, I guess.
So when we come
Good.
back, the plan is release Bloody Beak, get the sword, figure out where the Jabberwock is, which Bloody Beak will probably lead us to by his screeching and whatnot, and then do what
We're
we can
hoping
to
Bloody Beak
distract-
will attack. We're hoping Bloody Beak will just go after the Jabberwocky while we're trying to get the Vorpal
Yeah.
sword and
Well,
stuff
you
and
can
distract
talk
others.
to him.
Oh! And Igric tugs on your like sash, whatever you're wearing
Yes.
at your pant leg, I guess. He says, if you could sort of get rid of the Lamias in Zabilna's bedroom, they're sort of looking for her.
Oh,
She doesn't really want to be found by them.
What are lamias?
Oh my god!
They're
Llamas?
well,
Lamias.
there's different types of lamias. There's ones that have the lower body of the snake and the top body of buxom women. These lamias are a good bit larger, though. They have the bottoms of oversized lions and the top of voluptuous women. It's simply
Sounds
more
like a job
dangerous.
you're perfectly suited for.
We can check that out.
Yeah, noble.
Yes. Yes, it's the room due west of the. He says, "I'm not sure how much of the palace you've explored, but it's the room that's due west of the one with all the glass statues."
Oh.
Oh, many of those are broken now.
Yeah.
That's how what's his name's head blew up.
Oh yes, they
You weren't there.
they do a fair amount
Sure,
of
tell us
psychic.
about it.
They do a
Okay.
fair
Tell us
amount
about
of psychic damage when they're shattered. I'd avoid doing that.
Yeah. Eddie.
Oh.
And I do believe if you break a few of them, that is what summons Crunkle.
Is Crunkle the frog
He
thing?
did.
Yes, he has a gray slod.
Yeah, the
As a point of
Jabberwock
order.
We think he and the Jabberwock met.
Oh, well,
And then
I'm not
we-
going to have many people to play poker with anymore. I see.
I'll play.
Thinnings is still alive, correct?
Who?
Thinnings, the butler.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. We haven't killed him yet.
What do you mean? Wait, what?
Meaning he hasn't got himself.
By accident.
As far as we know, he hasn't had any unfortunate accidents that we had nothing to do with to begin with.
I see. Super convincing. What about Sean? Have you met Sean?
Who?
No,
What?
who's Sean?
Of the dead?
The sheep?
What?
Huh?
Who's
No,
Sean?
I hope he's not
It
dead.
was a sheep.
No, the librarian.
No, we didn't.
We didn't meet him.
I don't.
Did we? No.
No, you have not met Sean.
Oh, okay. No, we haven't.
You haven't found the real library yet.
Okay.
Only the fake one.
No, we haven't met Sean.
I mean, library.
So wait, go. Is there anything that we need to speak to Sean about?
No, he's one of my other. He was one of the other people in our poker club.
All right. So if we come across Sean, he's not going to try to kill us, is he?
Oh, probably not. I don't.
Okay, good.
He's not much of one to a fight. By the way, you look awfully familiar.
You do not look
Like your ex-girlfriend?
No. Do you have Do you have a brother with round ears?
Not as far as I know.
Spitting image.
Oh no, we did talk about that. Yeah, that was in another game, another session.
Yeah, the human doppelganger.
Boy, I can't remember. I think didn't you reveal that in a previous session?
Yeah, I believe I did. I believe someone intimated that it was possibly your father who was frozen in time in one of the guest suites.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. No, I didn't have a brother.
Well, that is. I mean, that would be weird for one to have pointed ears like a half elf, as I presume you are.
Oh,
and
my
then,
father's a human.
oh.
Where's this? What's his name again?
Your dad?
No, what's he calling? What's he calling him?
He says, I don't know his name. I tried not to poke my head in there when they were, doing their thing.
With who?
Zabilna.
Bastard. Good job. All right, so where? So
I mean,
I
you
guess
gotta
this is
solidify
another
that bond
chamber?
somehow, I guess.
No, that's too gauche. She wouldn't invite a plaything back to her bedroom.
Our family not letting on board.
No. I believe it was in either the green or the purple room.
Okay.
So,
don't tell me the
over
folk need
the
to write your
table-
family drama.
Is there any way I could get the boots?
Oh yeah, I was thinking that'd be cool for you with that.
With the
meteor.
con-
Yeah,
with the
because
comet
I
strike?
have the meteor strike. Yeah, the comet strike, and that allow me to not only because my cape only lets me do it once per long rest, whereas the boots allow me to fly up as much as I need to.
What's the cape do?
I can dimension door.
You can
Wait,
do
you
that
got
door
the cape
once
of
again.
Montebank?
Monty Bank, yes.
Montebank. I thought you said I had the cape of Montebank because I didn't remember having that.
No, I gave it to him. That was the big red cape. Remember the
Really
remember the
weird.
Dante-esque artwork that I did for when
All right, that makes
Jacob
more
rejoined
sense.
us?
That makes more sense.
That was one of the items he got while he was away.
All right.
Do you need both of those?
I think it was a case of him mixing up his V names.
No, yeah. Yeah, that's a good question. You need both of those. If you take the boots, maybe you can give the cape to somebody else back from
Maybe.
the dimension door.
But it looks so good with his artwork.
Well, temporarily anyway. You get this. Somebody can borrow it. Doesn't
I mean, that's fine. It's just
So,
I was gonna say,
so
I don't
Venito's
think
already
I have much of anything.
I don't need.
yeah, Venito's already attuned to the maximum number of
Yeah, I don't
things.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I think I only
Vault-
have
One
two.
more too, but I don't know how many you
Only
have.
have one.
don't even know anymore.
The
I'm
only
too
item
tired.
that Voltan is currently attuned to is his Guardian Emblem. I think allows him to negate 1 crit per rest or something like that. Pickle.
Oh, plus, yeah, because the cape an attunement?
I've
Or is
got
the
3
cape just
items, but I only have to.
Yeah,
attune to 2 of them
Pickle's
right now.
only. The only one for Pickle is the Boots of Striding and Springing. Pip.
What about the
Does
root
the cape?
thing?
Pip has the Portal Wand.
Does the cape require attunement?
I'm not sure yet. Hold up. Stewart does not have any attuned items. Valena,
Is his sword not attuned?
I don't think it required attunement.
Hmm.
Valena's got a Moon Sickle and the Ring of Shooting Stars, which she's yet to use. Vault Hand, Guard Emblem, Venito. Venito's got a Ring of Protection, Slippers of Spider Climbing, and Rod of the Pact Keeper.
Yeah.
Wexley. Wexley out showing attunement items.
I have one. It's the
Did you update on D&D Beyond?
no.
Well, it's got to exist on D&D
Well,
Beyond
we
if
may
it's
be
to exist.
able to, if it doesn't require attunement,
got-
somebody else can try it.
It's the trinkets mantle
until we get
of shadows. Gives me blind sight for 10 feet and dark vision for 6.
Okay.
I'm
Let's
also carrying ever smoking bottle, rust colored bag of tricks, and half of ascending stone.
Yeah, those don't require attunement.
Right.
And then
Oh, yeah.
Zalric is attuned to Bracers of Archery and a Helm of Telepathy.
Yes. So we got a lot of things on our to-do list. I think we should, when we come back, to be priority to getting that sword.
Yep.
Then getting that bird freed, and then going after
So the building.
the building. We got to go through the.
Avoid the
Jabberwock.
evil league of evil.
But
Yeah,
I'm
we got to go
gonna
to the
get
Jabberwock.
my mom
if
ready.
we
I'm
get
Okay.
really big,
Fall
we'll have the
asleep.
Jabberwocky, then we can have
So
Jabberwock.
who's getting the boots?
I say
Have we-
we're
They're yours if you want them.
if we
Okay.
can
The
get
boots?
Yeah.
if we can
What
get-
were the boots?
What?
What were the boots?
Winged boots.
We don't know exactly.
I'm telling you, they're winged boots.
Okay.
I think if we can get Jabberwock, I think we get Jabberwocky and Bloody Beak fighting, and then while they're
I'll put the boots on.
Let me see. Winged.
Boots. Yes, that too. Equipment.
Uncommon, wondrous item that grants the wearer flying speed equal to their walking speed.
nice.
Require attunement.
We're
Here.
doing it.
Winged boots. All right. We'll let Voltan attune to those, I guess.
So
I mean, I'm fine with whatever. I mean, if anybody else wants it, I'm not
that works good with
opposed to
your
it.
ability.
I just felt like it worked good with my ability, but
Yeah,
I'm also
no,
fine.
right.
If we need somebody else to borrow that cape for, well, then not like you to give it up. But if somebody else needs to borrow it for a little bit,
We forgot to add the Cape of the Mounting Bank to your character sheet, actually.
Yeah, but the problem is because I couldn't really add it, and isn't it an attunement or something like that?
We'll find out in a moment.
If there's no attunement,
No, it does not require attunement.
There you go.
Oh yeah. So I can let anybody borrow it if need be.
But it does.
Let's.
Venito's too small for it to fit his tiny shoulders.
He doesn't need it. He needs a spider climb.
Okay.
Yeah, because it just basically
Well, it depends on where you're
it's a
going.
free dimension door for a day.
So
Well, he's
let's see.
got-
While you wear the winged boots, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can use the boots to fly for up to 4 hours, all at once or in several shorter flights, each one using a minimum of 1 minute from the duration. 4 hours. Holy
That's
shit.
a lot, yeah.
That's a lot.
That's 240 minutes. Right?
I don't know. I don't math.
Yeah, 240 minutes. So that's more than I feel is reasonable to have to keep track of.
Yeah.
If you're flying when the duration expires, you descend at a rate of 30 feet per round until you land.
Until you die. Yes.
The
Well, I
boots
could
regain
comment.
The boots regain 2 hours of flying capability for every 12 hours they aren't in use. So they basically recharge fully each day.
I'll just launch myself.
So they don't require attunement. So when it comes to flying and attacking the Jabberwock,
Well, the
Sword.
cape doesn't require attunement. The
boots
boots
do.
the boots do.
oh, okay.
I just have to fly above the
short rest right
Jabberwock
here.
and do the
Yeah, you
combat
guys could
mode.
you guys could definitely take a short rest up here if you need to.
Yeah, well, I didn't.
That way you can attune to your boots.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. There you go. Good idea.
Uh, All right, so I guess we can go ahead and stop recording then. All right.
Yep.
GG, good congratulations on not dying.
I can't believe we didn't die.
I can't either.
I really feel like that was one of those
Anybody
moments
hurt?
where Michael.
That is kind of remarkable that somehow none of you got hurt. It's because everybody kept Misty stepping away just before they could take damage, I
And-
think.
And we all
That's-
managed to damage it a little bit somehow.
No. Stuart actually.
I honestly.
Well,
also
yeah, but he
feel
didn't
like-
take damage from the Jabberwock.
Except for
I
the wing.
take damage from running through fire.
Oh yeah, the wing thing, right? Yeah, the Jabberwock did the wing thing and going back.
Yeah.
And he took 6
What-
points. for that.
What'd you say, Mike?
I took damage from running through fire.
Yes. So you took
It's called
friend.
splash damage.
You
Look
took-
it up and climb.
Yeah,
Crowd
you
declared.
took friendly fire. So the only damage you took was from Wexley and from shoulder checking the floor.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
Oh my gosh! And also too, God, I'm just sitting there. It felt like one of those moments where Michael is. He's just like, "Are you sure about that?" I was like, "Well, we're doing it."
Ooh,
Well,
we don't like this.
Here we go.
like
We're
I
rolling
said,
up new
if
characters.
you see me running away from something, try to keep up.
We break for no one. All right. Good game, guys. I'll see you, I guess, in a month. God,
I
it
know.
feels like
Yeah.
a long time to wait.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe we could do a makeup session or something on us.
I'd be open for that if I could fit it in.
See, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do weekends though. That's the problem.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Well, so much for that.
That's why I asked if we can play that Saturday. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right.
I mean,
well,
you
anyway.
can play. You can definitely play without me if you need to.
Oh,
Completely understand.
No. All right. I'll see you.
All
See
right.
ya.
Adios.
Bye.